Aha!
Okay, let's hope this is working well now.
It is working. Yeah, I can see myself, I think. Yeah, I am here. You see, but we've got the light coming in from the top here.
It's kind of that time of the evening where the light comes in through the top, so it's a little bit hard to see what's going on.
Yeah, but we are there. So that's the main thing, I think. But yeah, been an interesting day. I think.
Yeah, done some face-offs with the Oktoberfest stuff.
Yeah, no, it was one of them.
Brown now.
Yeah, it was one of them days where we thought we'd try a few different things, which we did as well. Oh, hold on, I haven't got comment up on here, have I? Aha. Ah,
You haven't got any
okay.
anyway.
No one said hello anyway. Right, okay. I'll say hello to myself. Don't worry about that. But no, Low and Brow Oktoberfest here, absolutely delivering as normal.
It's
like you'd expect.
Absolutely great stuff. I'm loving this year's lumber.
We've done a few videos earlier. We've talked about how it's definitely getting much more out of it warmer than messing around at 1 and 2. It's not working, is it?
For us, I'm feeling that the Oktoberfest this year do deserve to be served at a little bit warmer temperature, just to bring out that flavour a little bit more.
Yeah, and it is working. The flavour of it is absolutely, yeah, spot on, isn't it? Well, I've got it on there.
We've got a few in. Let us know. Have you tried it? Are you drinking it tonight? Is anyone drinking on a school night?
Yeah, the trouble is, it's kind of dangerous, isn't it? The bloody camera's doing me up again, isn't it? Yeah, look, don't do your tricks on me. We had it sussed earlier, the camera, didn't we?
We did. It was working well, wasn't it?
But it's a situation. I say we've got to sort out the roofing in here. This bit, at least the top bit there, because as it dies down in here, it's affecting the camera here, and we want to go off the webcam rather than the phones, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting there. We've got it plugged in the computer to the internet, so there should be no drop in on that respect. So we're kind of with it. Evening, Dylan. Good to see you, fella.
Are you Dylan?
All good this end, mate. Yeah. Just thought we'd come on here, say hello for an hour. Kind of missed the lives, isn't it?
Yeah, we have. We did all those, didn't we, last week?
We did 5 in a row last week.
It was lovely to be able to be so social with everyone.
Unfortunately, one got deleted, but that was through no fault of anyone's, which was the best one. It was kind of always the way, isn't it?
I went to bed early on that one.
Yeah, I know. You missed all the best bits. Well, that does happen. Just about to listen to Bruce Hornsby. Oh, well, that's the way it is. Yeah. That's a good song.
Indeed.
I like that one, Mark, if I'm honest. But no, we were just sat here and we've done a couple of videos.
It's been a couple of weeks, isn't it?
A busy day today. I got up really early. Obviously, we didn't drink anything yesterday. I had to work on my computer all day, and it just done me head in. Actually, sat on a computer all day, and my eyes kept going, and I thought, Jesus. Hi, Matt. Matthew, good to see you, fella.
Matthew.
But yeah, no, it's been different, isn't it, today? And then obviously, as a lot of you know, we're off to London tomorrow about 12 o'clock, if not before. Poor Camden, going to get the Tottenham fan in.
We are. We're planning to document a lot of it. Hopefully, we still got to plan our journey because Google's given us a few different ways to go, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not even that far, but it's so confusing living here at the moment, and there's loads of train issues, isn't there?
Yeah.
Evening, Dave. Good to see you, fella.
Hi, Dave.
Good evening. Hope you're both well and family. You off to try the Arsenal lager? Yeah, I know that bit kind of. Oh, Gorby, are you glad the football is back? I certainly am. Listen, right, with Newcastle, and obviously, as you know, because we've spoken a lot of times, I do have a thing for Newcastle because I realise the passion there. But, and I'm going to say this properly, I think you overachieved last year. And I know there's a lot of people saying that Newcastle could finish second. I personally don't think so, but if you do, good luck. As for my club, I think I'll take top 10 at the moment.
Yeah, we'll be lucky. I think Newcastle are going to grow. I think the financial backing they've got, they couldn't possibly
Well, they've got a good
not
manager
play.
in Eddie House. Don't get me
Um,
wrong, but I just feel they overachieved because at one stage it was like no one wanted full spot. And if you look at our team on paper last year, how we didn't finish above certain teams absolutely baffles me. With someone like Harry Kane, that's better than most teams put together, in my opinion. But it's one of them things.
with Tottenham Hotspur, we always underachieve.
Yeah,
Or with
yeah.
Luke saying right at the end.
Oh yeah, we blew something last season rather. But yeah, it's interesting. How do you spend the Kane money? Yeah, impossible, mate.
I reckon
He
Daniel
spends
Levy
nothing.
will spend absolutely nothing, and it will just go into the coffers. And
I heard a awful rumor today about Roman Lukaku might be going to Spurs. I don't know if there's any truth in that, but I thought Chelsea wouldn't sell to us, and hopefully that remains the same because like we don't want him. I think Richarlison could grow into that
I'm
spot.
hoping he does.
Maddison
Good player.
looks absolutely brilliant on his debut. I've always rated him, apart from him being a gooner in the past. But God, Spurs are well off. The defence, they've really done them up. It was only the first game, but Jesus, they still look rough, don't they? Couldn't agree more. Whereas there are many teams that underachieved. Barton started well. Come on, the white man. Yep, fair play, fella. What's United this season? I think they'll be second or third. I think if United had have got Harry Kane, they'd have won the title. I don't know why they brought that fella for nearly 60 million from Atlanta when, like, you pay another 40 million or whatever. It wasn't actually 40 million.
Just 40 million.
Yeah, but 40 million to win a title for a team of Man United's calibre is money well spent.
I don't know.
Evening, Andy. Good to see you, fella.
Hi, Andy.
Hope everything's all right on the home front. But yeah, it's I do agree. I do think Newcastle United will finish second or third. Yeah, I say, if I was to choose someone out of the lot that are up there, and it weren't including us, because of the passion, and obviously the amount of Geordies I've met in my time, spending time up there and everything, spending time with people from there, I'd choose Newcastle.
For me, it goes back to the teams you watched as a kid. Well, predominantly the team that I watched as a child was Tottenham Hotspur, hence why I support them. But my auntie supported Newcastle, and I've watched many of their games. And Alan Shearer was there, and I like Alan Shearer.
Yeah, when we first met, she used to have a thing about Shearer.
So I do have a soft spot for Newcastle,
Right
and I know that there's a massive passion there. So
yeah,
I think it's their time to shine a little bit.
That was good with Mark and Corvo there, because obviously
I
Mark
can't read what's going on because I'm getting the reflection.
Yeah, well, Mark's talking about Chelsea though. My money is on fifth for us, which is enough for Champions League this year, apparently. Yeah, it's all changing, isn't it? Latvia's messed about, and I don't blame him for snubbing us with Chelsea. Oh, I didn't know that. So Chelsea have spent another, 170 million?
They've spent a lot of money, and
it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, when you get onto that subject, I don't know. I mean, a lot of you here obviously like football, like myself. Neymar's contract, if he goes to Saudi Arabia, what was it, 160 million?
You could tell the people who are in it for the money.
It's like, come on. And that's a waste. For a player of Neymar's calibre, if I was Neymar, he's a multi-millionaire by miles,
How much
right?
money do you actually need in one lifetime?
I've come to the Premier League just so I could say I've done it. He's only 31.
It depends on the individual. The individual is evidently either in that
59 million
to make money, or they're in there for the passion of playing for the team and the sport. So there are two types of people.
How much money do you actually need then? And Neymar never needs to work again. Crikey, some of these footballers that sign massive contracts at 20 years old, the money's crazy, as a lot of you will know.
I don't know.
Imagine picking Chelsea over Liverpool. It's the money, mate. It's got to be. They've obviously offered a better contract, because from watching Chelsea Sunday, I know, again, it's only the first game and you can't take a lot, but there is some squad there that it just looks like there's too many people that, I mean, they got the right man for the job. I don't understand why we didn't take him back. Well, yeah, I love the man. I'm always going to. And it's really hard watching him talking about Chelsea, I found it really hard on Sunday, especially when I went on the beer.
It does seem very weird. I'll give you that.
But, apparently Tottenham didn't want him back. And, he's going to take it. You've got to give him time there. But that time ain't good for us as Spurs fans, is it? Because them under us makes life not that bad at all, does it? When you've got the South Londoners flying in all the time, that were lucky at the weekend, let's be honest. But it's going to be an interesting season.
I think it's going to be a very interesting season. I don't think there's going to be a lot of predictions being able to be made right at this time.
Yeah, it's only saying money. The top league only won by teams south of Midlands 23 times since 1900. Northern teams just win so much more. Yeah, I know. It's a mad stat, Mark, because look at the money that's pumped in down here now, isn't it? I mean, 100 million for Rice. 105 million, wasn't it, in the end? I mean, City just bumped it up, didn't they? Sups's lot kind of done it there for them, didn't they? But it's one of them things. I just feel that I think City will win the title without a doubt. And I think anyone that thinks any different, I'd be amazed. But I just see.
I'm hoping for things to be wide open.
As long as it ain't the South Londoners. Because I'd really rather City piss it.
Every dog has their day.
Oh, yeah. Which is a true point. You never know, do you? It's a tough one with a lot of it, isn't it? But that tough one says to me, well, hold on a minute. Is there room for someone else? Well, yeah, because no one saw Newcastle was finishing where they did. And he's built, and 115 million was absolutely ridiculous. Do you know what, Mark? I wouldn't go against that. City, Arsenal, United, Chelsea, and Newcastle, top 5.
I could see that happening.
I wouldn't go against that. Spurs, top 10, maybe.
If they're lucky.
We're lucky. But then we didn't look that bad, and you've got to give the man time. But let's be honest, he was the cheap option, wasn't he? That's why he's there. He's done it in Scotland. He's done it in a 2-horse race.
I was going to say.
He's won 5 trophies in 2 years. Well done, fella. Now you come to Spurs, you ain't going to win anything else. But you'll walk away when he sacks you with a big paycheck. And that's probably the truth. No one with real money buys teams in Yorkshire, North East. You see them languishing in the Championship while small teams like Brighton and Brentford get into the Premier League. Yeah, but Brighton, I tell you, I love Brighton as well, don't I?
The passion there at Brighton, the Seagulls, is absolutely amazing.
I'm with Mark, said Steve on that list. Yeah, we have a thing with Brighton. I mean, I've lived down in Brighton. Well, we've lived down in Brighton. I've lived in Brighton twice before I met you. Well, in the surrounding area, like Cove and everything. And we've been I went to the old Goldstone ground when it was like bloody, where was the Co-op now? Back in the 90s, wasn't it? Early 90s. And we've been to the Amex, which is an absolutely amazing stadium, isn't it?
The atmosphere there is phenomenal.
And they sell all their best.
It was brilliant.
Yeah,
it
they
really
sell
was.
all their best players. And they keep
and
discovering.
They still keep going.
I mean, 5 million for that Wally 2 years ago, as Andy said, 115 million. That's good business sense, isn't it? And he is great. Don't get me wrong, but he could be another young player that, like this, he comes from not wealth, and he could just get destroyed with all this crazy money thrown at him, which I think is unfair. I'm a Blackburn man, so no hope. Right, Steve, I've seen Blackburn when Shearer was there. I was there at Selhurst Park in 1990. Was it 1993 or 1994?
Okay.
And Shearer scored a brace, and Blackburn won 3-1. And I was in a Blackburn then, cheering Blackburn because of Alan Shearer. Die-hard Shearer fan before I met the wife. So there you go. I always wanted him to come to Spurs. True, mate.
It's never going to happen.
Nah, you never know. I heard that he chaperoned Harry Kane to the airport to protect his record.
Probably.
He's paying Bayern Munich to keep him there no matter what happens. Instead of Harry coming back to us if it all goes wrong, he's stay here, mate, stay here. But nah, Shearer's
I do
a
feel with
dream.
Harry Kane, with the amount of time he spent out on loan, he is a very adaptable player.
Yeah.
I think he'll cope with the switch quite well.
Do you remember the SAS, Steve? I'm sure you will. It's the SAS. That's what they called the partnership at Blackburn at the time. Shearer and Sutton. Chris Sutton, absolutely brilliant, running Shearer, banging in goals for fun. I can't remember who the winger was. Stuart Ripley.
There you go.
Yep. Met Shearer and Surround that day. Oh, that's pretty mad.
What was he like? Was he a nice person, or was he a bit up his own arse? You could never tell about people until you actually meet him.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Shearer and Sutton, you know what I mean? There's some fellow on here drunk. How do, Michelle? And that one that tags along with you. I'm sure you can guess without even seeing who's right there.
I can't see who's right there. I can't.
Yeah, look, have a look on my phone.
I can't see it.
It's a fella with no idea.
Oh, brilliant. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, he's drunk. He's been on the strong stuff. He did personal message me earlier, so
Well, I needed to hear that because I'm having bad hair day, so I've had to put it up. So I've got my pixie ears out.
Good to see you, Bazza. Good to see you, fella. But yeah, Stuart Ripley was. Stuart Ripley actually, as a winger, was one of the most underestimated people at the time. Good team Blackburn had there, and they've done it against the odds.
You know, that's fair enough.
King Kenny's army, wasn't it? He went there and done it there like he done it at Liverpool. Yeah, he had Jack Walker's money, but crikey, it was peanuts what he was paying compared to what City paid.
See, your knowledge of football is miles more vast than mine.
Yeah, no, back in the day, I've lost a lot of interest in football now, haven't
I'll get to the stage where I won't watch because you get so pissed off. I'm like, I can't be done with it.
Yeah, we're all well, thanks, Bazza, mate. And Sutton indeed was a centre half converted, yeah. Because in the first Championship manager, I don't know, a lot of people, actually, some people know that, he's played Championship manager all the time. And then, of course, Chris Sutton was a central defender. But you couldn't put him up front on the Championship manager until it changed the next season.
I don't know.
Because he was donkey up front, but he wasn't really.
I've never played it.
I've played it for years. I used to love it, didn't I?
You did?
I used to play it all through the night. Are you coming to bed? I was like, I'm going to win the league.
That wasn't me.
It was you.
It wasn't me.
It was one of. I can assure you it was you. I'm talking about 2001 and 2002 in Malaysia.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, of course it's possible. Because you were in the hotel room with me, and I was like, I've got to win this game.
I was looking after kids then.
I'm just playing one more game, and you're like, you're not coming to bed. I'm like, I could win the league as Spurs, and it was actually that important to me. Thierry Henry was a midfielder to start. He was indeed, wasn't he? Where did he come? He came from Monaco, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like him. I'm not a fan, Bazza, for various reasons. But yeah, his football knowledge and his brain, you can't. Well, Spurs by Mitchell. That's not a bad shout. Yep. Left winger, if memory serves. That could well be right. That was James Bond excuse. Hang on the money, Penny. I'm just about to beat Benfica in the Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, great player. Yeah, unfortunately, Bazza, he was, mate. God, yeah, Graham Lassalle, blimey. Peter Michael started as a singer. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. He was some keeper, though, wasn't he? Michael was Jesus. You know, the team that Fergie assembled there, yeah, you can say he brought them with money, but Jesus, who was it? Souness? No, it wasn't Souness. Who was it, Souness? I can't remember who said, you'll never win a team with a team of kids. Beckham, Scholesy, Neville Brothers, and was it Giggs? I don't know. Like that.
Their names you always remember, though, aren't they? I didn't support Manchester United, but I remember everyone else did.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Christ, when I went to school, it was all Liverpool fans. And then when I left school, everyone was a Man United fan. I thought, yeah, but when we were at school, you supported Liverpool. And they're like, no, I didn't. I was like, mate, you sure did, mate.
My baby brother went from Man United to West Ham.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mark Heskey must have bribed the manager, mate, because that fella couldn't score in a brothel. The amount of money he used to lose me on bets, and you couldn't help but like Emil Heskey. But Jesus, mate, he was useless, wasn't he? His vision, his awareness was there, but his goal scoring was like.
That's the first time we ever met. We were talking about football. Do you remember who was playing that day?
Shearer. You was in my bar and I was going to ask you to leave.
You're rubbish. You asked me to stay, but you didn't have football on.
I did not ask you to stay.
Yeah, you
Get
did.
out of it. I don't recall
I
that.
was looking for a bar that was playing a match.
Mm.
And what two teams were playing?
Newcastle and I don't remember the other one.
Newcastle Man United.
Newcastle Man United, yeah. Emil Heskey was kicked man, hold on. Man United was successful for 20 years because of that youth team, yeah, and it was. You knew England would do. Oh no. Why did Ericsson, and this is a point here, why did Ericsson, and it's always baffled me, because I know there's a lot of rumours, but they're very wrong on everything, right? But like, why did Ericsson always one pick Heskey when there was better options, a lot better options at the time, and then he just brought him on? It's like you're chasing a goal and he brings on that cart horse. You're like, what are you doing?
He had certain beliefs in certain people.
Yeah, he was a right idiot, like Eureka Johnson. Can't knock him on that one. Anyway, Roy Keane started as a yoga instructor. Roy Keane.
I've got a little bit of celebrity gossip here. Around the same time, Eureka Johnson was playing away from Spain with my old boss, which was Simon Jordan.
And he loved me.
Because I was doing the overtime, sat in the office hearing the two of them talk. I'm talking to Eureka Johnson. I said, go for your life, mate.
No, he could have handed the phone to me.
He was a fucking arsehole. Simon Jordan's an arsehole. I worked for him for nearly a year. He was an arsehole.
Yeah, he loved me, didn't he?
He thought you were a scaffolder. You were scared of you.
See? Don't tell him that now. He's got all his footballers back up to come and get me. But no, I never see things like that anymore. Too much money. Yeah, Tim Flowers. What a legend of a player he was, wasn't he?
I recognise the name.
And he was another one. But yeah, he got his call-ups and that, didn't he, in the end? But like, he was a great goalkeeper. Flowers in goal, yeah. Eureka said maybe you have to pick them. You never know, mate. And Mark said his dad was a scaffolder. I've got this love art when I'm trying to read the messages because I can't see on the thing there. If you see there, that stupid love art.
It covers up half of what you're reading.
Read everything properly. Brilliant. I can't get rid of it. Look, I can do that.
The funniest thing was, I worked for Simon Jordan when he was up and coming, working for a pocket phone shop. I worked in his customer care department, and the bloke was a complete arsehole. Simon Jordan, you ever watch this? You're a complete arsehole. And you know it. I told you so as well.
And by the way, cheers for the checks, you wanker. You bumped on our holiday pay, mate.
Yeah, and I bumped you. But there we go.
Yeah, I won't go too much into that one. But cheers for the beer, Simon. It's much appreciated.
I always knew he was a massive Crystal Palace fan. I didn't realise he'd go all out by the club. He wasn't rich enough to be doing that.
He made a few quid, didn't he?
He was passionate about football, but then again, he was passionate about a lot of things.
No, but one thing, I'm not a huge fan of Simon Jordan, but one thing with him now, he says it how it is. And he's
believe you me, the man always had a gob on
him. Stephen Leach, hi you two, lovely people. I love the chat. The footy is on, and that takes priority. Have a great evening and many happy returns for tomorrow. Enjoy. Thanks, fella. I'll just write on there just in case. Just through Facebook when I put it on there. I didn't know it'd come on there, but it did. But yeah, of course, it's glory Man United tonight. Well, you know, it'd be interesting to watch it. We might have a little watch on there after, isn't it?
It'd be interesting to see how a season plays out.
I
would like to predict it. Yeah, probably City.
Henry.
I won't rule Newcastle out of it.
Simon Jordan, then he bankrupted Palace. Yeah, he
did.
Did a good job. Hendry for Blackburn, old school defender, good player and a jock.
And did you notice that
He was,
Simon
wasn't he?
Jordan still goes on places like Talksport and things and gives it the big, large one? The man has got no fucking shame. Can't be Simon Jordan.
Yeah, that was a Facebook user. That was Stephen there, you see, that came through. But yeah, it's one of them things. Right? There's a lot of stories about him, but not
I
to
worked for him
speak
for
about.
quite a while.
Not to
I
speak
could
about
tell
on
you
here.
lots of stories.
I don't really want to get sued for a YouTube chat. That's not good. Not
I
good.
get sued for nothing. I only say the truth.
Yeah, just calm down. Don't worry about that. Anyway, let's talk about the Lionesses. How well are they doing?
Yeah, they're doing really well. Equal pay? You're not quite so sure, are you?
No, because I still ain't seen a David Beckham in the female team. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Not that I've paid a lot of notice of it, because you told me, well, I don't want to watch a load of women running around, which is insinuating that they're not like David Beckham was, for argument's sake.
I support women in whatever endeavour they're doing, whether it's in accountancy, whether it's in law, whether it's in football, whether it's in whatever sports they're competing in. I believe that women should have an open playing field.
Have you tried these fruit flavoured Frankie beers I've seen on the internet? Oh, we had the orange Frankie once, didn't we? It weren't right, was it?
Not
It was dry.
entirely
That's
sure.
old school has said. I've got 2 Blade players, 2 ex-Blade. What was it? They do shit, but I'm loyal. Why would I not show that? Another moderator just handled this. I hope that come up, what Baz has just said there. But Baz basically said, I've got 2 Blade players. Well, Baz is doomed for a start. 2 ex-Blade players in my fantasy football team. That's why my team will do shit, but I'm loyal. I keep writing show, mate, but keep saying another moderator. Oh, it is come up. Yeah. Like I say, I don't have any moderators. Well, we do have a couple, but they seem to have vanished, don't they?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure how these things
Women's football has improved a lot ever since the Euros. Yeah, Papa, I can agree with that. Dave C, guys, good to see you Monday. Sing song later.
It's possible.
Never say never, mate.
Anything's possible with Paul.
Well, you know, it's our anniversary tomorrow.
I know.
I was going to sing happy birthday, but it's not. It's your birthday every day, isn't it? No, we can't go too silly
22
tonight.
years married and 24 years together.
Okay, Jesus Christ. How lucky are you? Jesus Christ. I don't need to say anymore, do I? I've stuck by you.
Saying anything.
Champa's out, mate. I've got my coffin out there. I don't know about champagne.
We're on the PB.
On the Alarm Brown, enjoying
Yeah.
it. Always a sing song. When Paul's battered. Yeah, it's your fault, Bazza, for last week. I never quite recovered, did I? It was all his fault, wasn't it? There I was on bloody Break My Beard bloody Facebook page. Whoa!
It has been a very, very busy week. And it's kind of gearing up to be a very busy couple of weeks to come. We've got tomorrow, then we get a little bit of a respite. And then where are we off to?
Thought you'd get the blame. It was definitely your fault. You drove me to drink, 100%.
It's never his fault.
Yeah, then we're up. Well, I don't know what we're doing on September 1st, do we yet? We might be doing Simo Supsetting. He seems to be very. Oh, yeah, Simo's off the beer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He hit it heavy and he bruised his toe, but he thinks it's broke. But, you know, he's probably got mum putting it in the bandage for him.
When you hurt your feet, it hurts. You're terrible with your feet. So
Oh,
I don't know,
get
I
over
don't
it.
know why you.
Simo's got to man up. Simo's got to man up. All night I try and talk to him, don't I, on Saturday? Simo needs to talk. So I'm on someone's live with Al and that, wasn't I? On Al's live with some others and everything. Simo comes on, he's all quiet. And then afterwards, at 1:45 in the morning, he said, I fancy a late beer. And I thought, no way, mate, I'm going to bed. But for once in my life, I'm going to bed.
Too old for that.
No, I'm not too old.
Yeah, you are.
No, because she'll exploit me in the morning. Is it ever what's going to stop raining? That's my question. Yesterday was a nice day, non-stop rain. Yeah, we had the rain a little bit here
We had
earlier,
some
fella.
really heavy rain earlier.
bruised toe. Wasn't that Emil Heskey's excuse? Yeah.
No,
And
I think it was
Steve,
David Hay actually.
and Steve, hold on, let me put this. Can I put this one up here? And anyone else? Look, it's Steve's daughter's 21st. So happy birthday, Charlotte. I
Happy
hope you're having a
birthday,
good one.
Charlotte.
Happy birthday from us, mate, and from
Hope
obviously
you have
from
a great
Steve.
day.
But yeah, Paul doesn't feel getting hurt. 20 pints does that. I can drink 20 pints, Baz. What would you take me for? I drink 2 or 3 ish.
Doesn't.
I couldn't drink that much. I've been working on a computer all day and it's done my head right in, innit? I fell asleep earlier and everything, didn't I? I was like, it's really not like me. Terrible weather for crops. Farmers will be crying even more than usual. Yeah, we've had it here. It's so up and down, innit? I was going to do the lawn.
It absolutely peed down earlier, and it was so heavy. It didn't last for long, but it really peed down.
20 kegs of Royal a week, methinks. Said Mark. Since when did a bruised toe stop you holding a pint? Yeah, I know, mate. It's these Preston lads.
Or have you David Hay?
Oh, David Hay, yeah, we were talking about him the other night, weren't we?
That was on the train. That was an interesting discussion.
Yeah, no, a really nice bloke, wasn't he? Well, a really nice couple, weren't they? We kind of got stuck together on the train coming back from London.
Oh, it was
But his knowledge of
absolutely
boxing.
rammed. But yeah, this guy, his granddad was banging to boxing. So his knowledge of boxing was absolutely fantastic, dating back to like
The 40s.
the boys. He had fantastic knowledge.
Yeah, no, really, it was really,
Really lovely. We were really lucky when you get good train companions because we had a lovely guy who was a primary school teacher, didn't we, on the way in?
Yeah, no, he teach disabled people and everything. Oh, blimey. And he was a really nice bloke, wasn't he? He was really
Absolutely lovely. The
old
guy
habits
was
die hard, people.
absolutely lovely.
Jesus, I'm useless.
So, yeah, I think a lot of people say, why do you talk to strangers on the train? Because you get such a lovely insight to different people's way of lives, and you meet some wonderful people, don't you?
I was trying to push my YouTube channel, but I forgot to tell them.
You just get too involved, don't you, with the conversation?
That's a better Paul. Didn't want to give you one like mine because you'll get unbeaten. No problem, Steve. Evening, Curtis. Oh yeah, when we get back from London, Tesco's.
Yeah.
Sort the rest of Curtis things out. Good
Yeah.
thinking, mate.
And I get on and make that stew because I do love a good Irish stew.
Yeah, I ain't told you to poison me.
Oh, that! How much of that arsenic do I add, Curtis?
Okay, John.
No, just gonna see what's happening.
Well, come say hello if you want.
Why don't you do that in the screen? Oh, supposed to.
Yeah, no, it looks all right on there because I can see it on there. Look.
Oh, okay.
So it's not tipped. It's where the
From where
light
I'm
changes
sat,
on the
I
top.
can't see anything but full screen now.
Yeah, Steve said, cheers. David Hay was terrible for fight fixing. Surprised he never got kneecapped by the bookies.
He always looked the part, but never played the part.
I've still got a few bits to get you, Curtis said, on our way to a festival next week. Yep, no problem,
enjoy
mate.
your festival, mate. Enjoy.
Well, we want that. I know what he's come out for.
I want your love and attention.
Yeah.
Never gonna get it, am I?
I sat next to Simon Wigg on the plane back from Munich once. Nice bloke. He gave me a signed hat and photo. Sad he died young. Yeah, no, that's never good, mate, is it? Can you stop licking my leg, please? Excuse me.
Sometimes the people that you least expect to be nice
Carl
are actually
Cox.
really good.
Yeah, I know Carl Cox. We actually see him.
Everyone says that about Carl.
No, not we.
He's really down to earth.
Not we. I
DJ.
see him. Yeah, I see him in Brighton doing. Who did I see him with? Oh, Curtis, you're never going to remember. We're too young, mate.
He will.
Actually,
he
probably
does.
will. I see him. The Escape Club in Brighton, and he did a.
He did a set. And
No, he did a set with Judge Jules, and they were like not facing off, but just crazy, absolutely crazy. Everyone was going mad. It was like, and the mixing that him and Judge Jules were doing.
Yeah, that
was
definitely wasn't me.
No, this was about 96. Obviously,
Yeah, I
I
was
didn't meet
gonna
you till
say.
99. This might have been 98. I don't know, whatever. They're buzzing like someone's cousin for it. Though I'm zipping on some Orchard Thieves on the sub. Good man, Curtis. You know, it makes sense.
Orchard Thieves is a good drink.
Yeah, you see, I find it too sweet, don't
Just
I?
not
Something
cider, not
someone
in
with
cider at all.
Speedway World Champion, in case no one has ever heard of him. Ah, right,
Who's
okay.
that?
Hold on, let me put that. Hold on, let me put that there. Just that will make more sense. Yeah, in case no one's heard of him. I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say Mark here, see? So normally I'll Google it, but I'm not that bright today, am I?
A lot of the time, you're either into sports, that type of sports, or you're not. If you're into that, then you're going to know who the big players are.
Yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, I do agree. Which I don't agree with what you say most of the time, but sometimes I agree. And it's easy to agree while there's a camera running on us, you see. It's surprisingly nice on the sub, to be honest. If you like apple cider, you can actually taste the apple, the skin and that. Well, that's quite interesting, Curtis.
Yeah, it's like when I eat my potatoes. Oh man, I made the best potato salad ever. And I
know.
just like
Didn't
stuffed it down.
Didn't get to try it much,
And
to
I
be
made
honest.
a massive pot of it as well. So I've been a real piglet. I've just eaten loads of potato salad.
H4L. Join the
Who you was talking to
Yep.
earlier?
join the PD Pro World State, Spatten Oktoberfest in Phillips, Lambrou in the there. Oh, I can't put it up on there, can I? Hold on. Good to see you, fella. I know who you are now, you see. I forget everyone, isn't it? It's hard with everyone. Like at the show on Saturday.
Yeah.
Ah, it's Paul from Rate My Beer, and I'm thinking, shit, who are
I'm
you,
so
mate?
sorry. I don't remember who this is. And it's unfortunate that we get to meet so many people.
It's not unfortunate. It's fortunate you meet loads of people.
Yeah, no, it's fortunate, but it's unfortunate you don't get to remember everyone because a lot of their handles aren't the same name.
Yeah, no, I know.
So you can't put a name to the face.
Well, yeah, I'm not Rate My Beer on my passport,
Exactly.
am I? Hold on, Paul Greenwood, good to see you, fella.
Hey, man.
Got to the end of the Leffe Blanche, and it's like a soup in a glass. The problem is, right,
like
we didn't remember getting to the end of our one, did we?
No.
Oh, no, you didn't. It was me on the Friday. I went to pour in the morning, and it was
gone.
Well, not in the morning, that's a lie. It was like later on, wasn't it? Yeah. Mark Santa Papa, nice guy. I couldn't get him to stop talking. And here is my friend here from Thailand. Good to see you in the chat, fella.
Hello, fish.
Absolute diamond person, isn't he?
Absolutely brilliant young guy. Lovely.
Shared a few.
Works really hard in the restaurant that he runs with his mum. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Yep, he's
a young guy who works really, really hard.
He's surreal, isn't he?
He's brilliant.
You know, when you're talking, I think he just turned 20, hasn't he? But he talks like
a young guy is working really, really, really hard and deserves a lot of praise.
Oh. We were fortunate enough to go up to Gareth's and we met him there.
Yeah.
And obviously his family as well, which was really nice, wasn't it? I mean, an absolute banging meal from his restaurant.
It was fantastic.
The food was
Sorry, I always call you Fish because I know that by your nickname. But put the name of your restaurant so we can pump it out to everyone in case anyone's in the.
You never know. Someone might be in there.
In
the food is
vicinity.
Unreal, isn't it? Yeah, the Lampkins are the same, very high energy type, said Papa. See that beer, set that beer to 5, not 3 for the fest beer. Yep.
Yep. That's working for us.
We're in Thailand. Is his restaurant? No, his restaurant's in Wales. I can't pronounce it, mate.
Fish, put the name of your restaurant up and where you're located because your food is absolutely amazing. You and your mum are absolutely brilliant chefs.
And don't forget, matey, the main man.
Yeah, but Fish and his mum, Apple, are the ones who do the
Yeah, I know, but the main man's there as well.
Yeah, he does help out.
He does his bit like all us males do. But no, they're great restaurant, isn't it? Absolutely
Yeah,
mad.
brilliant
And this
stuff.
mate, as I say, I put up here is absolute diamond of a person, isn't he?
Lovely young man.
They're not all bad when they're young, are they? I'll tell you what though, if you're at the London Craft Beer Festival Saturday night, fuck Jesus, that was an experience, should we say. Name is called Apple's Kitchen Thai
Apple's
Takeaway.
Kitchen.
That's it.
There you
There you
go.
are. So yeah, that's the one. Apple's Kitchen, Apple Kitchen. You want to check that out on Facebook, and the food is to die for.
They're in Wales and they are absolutely fantastic.
Even though I didn't realise you were on, sitting down with the missus, enjoying a crack rouge. Oh,
Oh, great stuff.
good to see it, Matt. Looking the Saints to watch rather than a Man United game. Yeah, no, we weren't coming on originally, and then I don't know. How did we end up on here? I don't know how we ended up. We were doing
We
a few
just miss
reviews.
you guys. I think that's what it is. We love being social.
Yeah, I've been stuck on the computer all day today. I actually had to work all day, didn't I?
Yeah.
I worked so hard, I fell asleep. So, oh, and there's Spice and Easy.
Hi,
Al, good to see you, Al. And Al's hopefully coming on Wednesday. The reason you've got the background here is because Al done that one for
Yeah,
me.
thanks for doing that, Al.
Let's put it in there. Do
Oh,
check out his
lovely.
channel. There's some excellent spices and some mad lives, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
But yeah, good to see you, Al. I hope the dogs are giving you the run around.
I bet they are.
Being an Arsenal fan, you kind of deserve that. Al's all right, but he's a South Londoner. So, yep, James, I get that. I get that kind of. I think. Kind of, isn't it? But yeah, no, good to see you, Al. They are nuts. He's getting bigger and bigger, that main man, isn't he? God, he's going to be a handful, mate, isn't he? But it's fun, isn't it? And the fun of doing it, obviously, like ourselves, you were gutted when the dog went. We had a really good chat on it. I think it was last Tuesday where someone was in and the dog had just died and he was like totally all over the place and everyone was like on side, it's not just a dog, it's part of your family, isn't it? And it got really deep at points of conversation, but it makes it all worth doing. No problem, Fish, mate. No need to thank me. Iron Chef and Gourmet Legend. That's it, mate. That is brilliant. What? There he's right here. There you go. Looking on 25 kg mouse. Oh, Jesus. Crazy, mate, already. What did Tiger get up to? You'd have to ask Michelle, Al. Tiger got quite big. Abercon. If ever I'm there, I'll have a meal. I don't know, Mark. I don't know Wales too much. Obviously, I met Fish through someone else. My friend Gareth. Well, he's kind of my friend sometimes. Depends how he's feeling. You can have a dog if you want. He's been a right prick. Yeah, I've got 3 of them here, mate. But yeah, you know the good and the bad with them. I think the dogs are more loyal than women.
Well, that was an appropriate time for me to come back, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just saying. You look nice today. It's our anniversary tomorrow. We've just been telling them. You can't see it all because I've been talking rather than writing.
Okay. Cool.
They're saying how excited I am for tomorrow. We're going to Camden, doing the tour.
Yeah, actually, I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't decided what to wear yet.
I'm not going to say anything.
No,
I shouldn't.
wouldn't.
On a live, am I? I don't know what I'm going to wear yet. Maybe I'll wear a Spurs shirt. Oh, shit. No, I ain't brought the new one. I refuse.
I wouldn't be donning a Spurs shirt at the moment.
Happy anniversary. Thank you, Al. Thank you, fella. Yeah, 24 years together tomorrow and 22 years married. And I'm still not Sir Paul like Paul McCartney. I've looked after you for all them years. I should be knighted. People don't even realise what a handful you are. Wear that banana suit, mate, Mark. I think of wearing that banana suit all the time, but I can't walk through London with that. They'd murder me, mate. Imagine walking through London on the tube with that. No, I'll do some brave things. You can't wear shorts anyway on the tour, can you?
You've got to have closed toe shoes and long trousers.
I might do the yellow dress. Not dress. I mean,
I was thinking this sounds interesting.
I mean the yellow tracksuit top, yellow tracksuit bottoms, a yellow t-shirt, and yellow trainers, just to do their
Well,
heading.
you'll definitely get noticed then, won't you?
Yeah, I know, but I can't wear that banana suit. I can't walk along with that thing hanging out. I'll get me
It's
done in.
kind of a first, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. Matt Cummins said
Thank
congratulations.
you.
We'll change our Max for the world. Wouldn't change our Max for the world, sorry. He's well behaved at the wedding, so we're allowing some naughtiness now. Mate, yeah. I couldn't believe it when we had the chat that night. And as soon as
We
I
saw
went
the
back on the picture, I was like,
absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I have a problem there, don't I? Because I see a picture, there's a lovely couple and a dog, and I absolutely love dogs. And I see a perfect draft machine, and my eyes just go shoom, to the perfect draft machine. Just look at JD Sports with missing. Wear a nice hoodie then. I've got my Rate My Beer hoodie. I could wear that.
We both do that. We get really noticed when we're them. So much so he said, don't wear it anymore.
No, I didn't say don't wear it. I just said it
He
looks
said
stupid.
one day someone's going to really hate our tunnel and just come and beat us up.
I
said, yeah.
You'll probably wait till we're drunk and then smack round the back of the head. Evening, Board. Michelle, how are you both tonight? Evening, Ali. Good to see you, fella. And thanks for all your input.
Thank you.
Where we have the chats and everything. Got a dash. Have a good night all and enjoy tomorrow, you pair. Thanks, James. Good to see you always, mate.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, it's like, I do think one day you're walking along London, I think, I've seen his dodgy review and bang over the back of your head. That's like society.
Don't worry the same way as what you
do. Yeah, because I overthink.
Yeah, I know.
I'm too intelligent for my own body. You know?
No, I think you're just getting old.
See, she's taking my best years and then she says you're getting old. Yeah, I've got to have a pee. You can watch this. Look.
God,
Yeah, look, it's right there on the front.
it.
How can you not see it's right in front of you?
Yeah, okay.
Right, see?
Right, go on then.
Yeah, okay. Calm down.
Okay, so I'm on my own. That's cool. If I miss anything, it's because I'm blind to the back and I can't see a bloody thing. Should be wearing glasses, but I'm way too vain to actually put them on. I do wear them when I'm driving, so. What am I looking forward to most tomorrow? I think it's not actually the beer. I think it's the experience of just like kind of traveling up there, getting to meet the people that work for Camden, seeing what they actually think of the brand, seeing what they think of the drinks. I think the most exciting part about doing all of this is the people that you meet and seeing how they feel about the people they work for or the beer they produce, depending on where they are in the company. For me, that's the best bit of it. It's given me a massive insight to drinking beer that I never used to reflect on. Because for me, it was always just about, I'll go out, I'll have a couple of pints. And I kind of find the best thing that was an offer in the pub and think, okay, yeah, if that's all they've got to offer, that's what I'm going to drink. But with Paul, yeah, I think actually that's still ongoing, mate. That's not something that is going to be sorted out overnight. And I'd love to give a big shout out to Nikki for everything that she does for her family, because she's a very family orientated woman and she deserves a lot of support. I think for all the time.
Who's that? George
Nikki.
Russell. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick there.
No. But someone was asking after her.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Working on my Whirlpool. I wear a face mask. Okay. Don't blame you, mate. Yeah, did you answer Ali on the booze? Yeah. Couple of Lion Brows.
Yeah, Lion Brow. Sorry, I kind of got on a little tangent there talking.
Yeah, no. I'll just make sure I haven't missed anyone. Sean's in there frying his stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can smell it. It makes you worried, doesn't it?
Every time,
I'm glad I got a fire blanket.
every time
nearby.
Sean John's frying something, you're like, oh my god, I'm in there standing there thinking,
You're thinking,
okay,
fire blanket. How far away is the fire blanket?
I think you need one in every room in this house.
Well, they're £6 a pop.
Mm. I don't mind if the house goes up, as long as my bar don't go up, and I'm not in it. Actually, no, I need my clothes. Jesus Christ, man.
I would get at least another 2. You should have one on every landing.
I'll get some.
And one in the kitchen.
Fire blanket with him in there. Have you haven't seen the smoke in him?
Because all the things I used to do when you were as a kid, because we all used to have deep fat fryers, or we used to, you think back in the day when you had the pot of fat and you used to deep fat fry chips.
During the war, wasn't it? When you was a kid, let's be honest here.
Them things were lethal. And I always used to say, the wet tea towel over it, no good.
Yeah, no.
It should always be a fire blanket.
They weren't. It was never no good. Things change.
Don't you? You poo-poo safety measures. You're no good at health and safety.
I cook curry nearly every day.
I nearly gas us out with the bloody spices.
Wow.
Our daughter is going out with an Indian guy. So, you know, she loves Indian food and the smell of Indian food. But she come downstairs and she said, I'm going to walk around smelling like an Indian takeaway all day.
I know. He complained once, didn't he? He said, you smell like an Indian takeaway. I thought, well, you should like her more. No need to thank me. It's my spices made that. Well, thank you very much. But chip pan fries are part of my childhood. Yeah,
They were part of mine as well. Dangerous bloody things, but
yeah,
they were a big part of mine as well.
When you think now, the way you used to heat that oil up in a
How
saucepan.
dangerous is that? You had a big old
Right,
pan
hold on.
of oil.
Right, I've got to play Peacemaker for the terrible twosome. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks, Al. And if you're coming on Wednesday, do let us know, mate.
Yeah, let us know and we'll cut off and go on to yours.
Yeah, well, no, he might come on ours yet. He's not sure.
Or however you want to play it.
But yeah, keep in touch via Messenger, Al. And remember
Thanks
anyone?
for joining us tonight.
Spice and Easy does some spices, does some lives, does some all different things, doesn't he?
Yeah, great mix of stuff.
But yeah, if I try not to drink early week, when I see you both on live, you start tempting me. Yeah, I know, it's her fault, mate. I tell you what, Ali, if I didn't meet her, I barely used to drink. I used to have maybe one beer every couple of days. Wow. All right then, maybe 2 beers a night. Best thing to do was pick it up and throw it out the window onto the neighbour's lawn.
Actually, I think that would have been the call to play that would have happened in the house that I grew up in, because we were in a little terrace council house. Yeah, you probably would have chucked it out into your neighbour's garden.
Just don't.
It's not my problem anymore. It's your problem.
Oh, said Ali. Michelle was a bad influence. Yeah, definitely, mate. When I first met her, I used to have like a couple of beers here and there, and she's like,
he's talking absolute rubbish. He used to run a bar and he used to hide his beers around the corner, and no one else would get away with it. But because we were kind of, you know.
No, we weren't. No.
I found where his beer stash was, and he was going, "Where's my beer gone? Where's my beer gone?"
She drank more. Let's be honest, right? Employing her as bar staff, she drank more than the customers.
I didn't need the job. I only went there to meet you.
Yeah.
It was a bit of
What did I do wrong?
It was funny. And then the worst thing was, customers were always like, "Have one yourself."
And they didn't buy me one.
Have one yourself. And I'm like, I can't drink anymore.
Are you looking forward to going to PD Con? Apparently there are train strikes that day, which isn't great. Yeah, Matt.
Well,
yeah,
we were always planning to
Yeah,
drive
I'm
anyway,
driving up.
So it hasn't affected us too much, but I think it's going to affect a lot of people.
I know, Matt, that's not good, mate. I'm going to drive up either the day or 2 days before, and I was taking Michelle to Blackburn, but she doesn't seem too keen on that now. So I don't know. I may end up at Preston with Sups.
We have 5 seats in our van, and I think it's me, you, Josh.
Yeah,
So we
anyone
might
that's
have 2 more seats if anyone is going to need a lift, and you're in that vicinity.
that area. Yeah, it's not a
Then
problem.
we're quite happy to drive people.
It's just we don't know where we're going to be yet. But
No.
I can find. I will work it out in next week.
Yeah, we're going to make some plans and sort out what we're doing.
Trade unions have shares in the Blade. Yeah, sod the Blade. I have a feeling Michelle was teetotal before she met you, Paul. Just you're joking, Ali, mate. I'm
What
like,
did my dad say to me? Chilli, you drink like a man.
I can remember saying to her dad once. Unfortunately, he's been gone many years now.
Many years, unfortunately.
I can remember saying, Dave, she's a lunatic. He said, she doesn't mean it. It doesn't mean it. I'm like,
I come from a big Irish family, and drinking is part of our culture.
No,
And I remember we were at an engagement party for one of my cousins, and my dad had about 4 pints, and I think I was on about pint number 8, and I must have been about 17, 18 years old.
God forbid.
And I went for the 8th pint, and Dad was stood at the bar with one of the uncles, and he went, Shelley, you drink like a man. And I said, well, Dad, you drink like a girl, and walked off with my pint.
Yeah, don't I know it? I can remember thinking, like, Jesus, this woman.
I weighed about 6 stone then
God
as well.
blimey, yeah, a bit far to pick us up from Newcastle. We're waiting to know for definite what's going on with the trains. If they're far off, we'll drive down. The hotel's booked for the night. Yeah, we got our hotel booked for the Saturday night. It's the
We're
Friday
just thinking
night.
of people who might be on the way. If we can help out, we will do.
Yeah, it's the Friday. I get what you're saying. I mean, the other thing, if there's going to be many people driving, it's good as well to get in that area earlier.
Yeah, the problem is going to be there's so many
Michelle,
people are going to
you
drive
drink like a
more
man.
now because of the trains. Parking's going to start becoming a problem.
I've contacted the hotel, but they
Yeah.
haven't got back to me today because obviously I've got a bigger van. Well, it's not a bigger van, but
It's T5.
I need to park it somewhere. Michelle, Irish, which is it, Guinness or Murphy's?
For me, it would be Guinness.
Great reply, Michelle. You drink like a girl, said Ponga.
That was my old dad. Oh, I love my dad. I love my dad so much.
What do you want, Bob?
But yeah, he
Maybe
was
right.
on about his
Well,
4th
it'll be too
pint,
late,
and he gave it to me like,
What?
Chilli, you drink
Oh,
like a
okay.
man. Yeah, Dad, you drink like a girl.
I don't have much enough of one, but
That's a lot.
anyway, pick me up from Warrington. No train now. Actually, you might not be far from where we are, Paul. So keep in touch, mate.
Yeah.
We'll sort out where we're going to be in the next few days, isn't it? Because if we're trying to get to Preston to get
Let's get
Simo,
tomorrow out the way because we've got to work out trains and stuff. We've got to get Camden. We've got to get that all sorted out. Once that's done, we're going to start planning for the next thing. And if we can help anyone out on the way, we would be quite happy to do so.
we have to walk past the pub to get to our flat. I know, but Dell said he'd give me a lift. Mark, that was just classic trigger, wasn't it? That was oh, just no. I know, it's the way he says it and he keeps a straight face.
Roger Lloyd Pack was one of the best actors.
And he was a
ever.
Spurs
He
season
was-
ticket
He was
holder.
absolutely one of the most intelligent men ever. And he was a Spurs fan.
PD Con, Ali, is in Manchester on the 2nd of September.
I don't know if there's still tickets.
I don't know. If you go on perfectdraft.com Facebook
But
page,
with the
there's still
problems
tickets.
with the train timetables.
Evening, Ian. Good to see you.
Hi, Ian.
And this is my mate from school. Look, it's the only one that still talks to me. No one else does for some reason. I can't work it out. How are you, fella? Must sort something out with him. Been far too long.
Yeah, definitely need to meet up with you, Ian. You could tell me all them stories about when Paul's at school and we got dark and need to go closer. So it was like,
I was a quiet, shy person at school,
yeah,
as
of
I'm
course
sure
you were.
Ian remembers.
Of course, we were.
Didn't say boo to a goose. Didn't upset
Don't
anyone.
believe that for a minute.
Didn't You wouldn't even know I was at school.
Really?
No.
Yeah, because you weren't at bloody school. You were somewhere else.
Yeah, in the pub. So yeah, there was that. Roger Lloyd. Yeah, sadly missed. Mark, what can you say about Trigger?
Absolute legends. Mums
Can you
and
pick me up in
legends.
Leeds and take me for that weekly shop since you're offering? We might well be near Leeds, mightn't we? We've got to work it.
I don't know which way it's going to take us. Do you know which way the route goes? Where we're going?
It can't be that intelligent if he's a Spurs fan. And Tommy, good evening, Tommy. Tommy
Ooh, that
McAllister.
was hot.
Yeah, I know.
Hiya, Tommy.
Ali's drunk. He said he wasn't drinking tonight, but I can tell you he's drunk. Hope you're both well. Paul Michelle currently waiting to play five sides. No beer for me tonight. Oh, I feel for you, fella. I wasn't having many, but God.
No, but it's waiting to play five-a-side. A lot of people enjoy playing sport.
Yeah.
Everyone's life revolves around drinking beer.
Yeah, I know. I would, if I went with you, I'd be a fitness freak now. I mean, look at me when you met me.
He was taking the absolute mick out of me because I was doing my weights workout yesterday.
No, well, what have you done? I thought she's done a funny spell doing this. I thought she's going to punch me in a minute.
No, I still have to keep up with a certain amount of physical therapy because I'm still got recovery from early this year.
Yeah, and it was there giving you support.
Yeah, but I still have to, the walking's really helped, although it made me feel so stiff.
Walking was bad.
40,000 steps was a lot. But yeah, I do try to do my weights and things.
I'll buy you the item of your choice from Greg's Papa Send. Only one each though.
Oh, a nice big vegan sausage roll. I
Yeah,
like them.
no, 3 or 4.
No, only one. I'm not greedy.
Took me, hold on. Fancy the change of beer on Friday there, Paul. Not picking 4 cans of gold Belgian beer. Never again. Ah, okay. You can't win them all.
Yeah,
Paul did a
sometimes
live
these things are a
from
little
your
bit
hospital
loose.
bed. Classic. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was brilliant.
And he
wasn't
was
it?
pissed at the fire and he got locked in
Well,
and
got
couldn't
locked in.
get out.
You don't know half the story about
I
that night
told
about
him
the
to
hospital.
stay and he said, oh
What's
no,
staying in
someone's
there?
probably died here. I'm like, well, I'm not going to die here. You'd be quite fine.
I had my own bed in that hospital, and she said, "You can just
What's
stay here." And
that?
I'm like, "Get out of it! I'm getting out of it." And I got locked in, didn't I?
I said, when he first come in with the beers, he was like, they're going to tell me off. I was like, it's hospital, not prison.
I don't know anything about prison. What are you talking about? No, that was weird. That freaked me out that night, didn't it?
Oh, they were lovely. The
Oh.
staff there were absolutely amazing. I can't thank them enough.
That
They
done
were
me in.
pivotal in my recovery and they were amazing people.
And they loved me that much. They locked me in. Everyone went
Yeah.
home.
Once you're in, you can't get out.
There's no escape. You must be happy seeing Kane play for a big club. Oh,
Well, actually,
Ali.
I actually feel he deserves it. He was a good servant to our club and he deserves to go on. And I wish him the best of luck.
And yeah, no, we got all the insurance back. It was, which was great, but it was a bit of a gutter because they paid me everything I spent, and it was like
Could have spent more.
I could have spent much more, but at least I didn't take the piss, isn't it?
It's what it is.
Yeah, it's one of them things. But yeah, they paid from the whole time from the accident to the time of going home to England.
We weren't on the maid. We were just trying to just cover what we'd spent. It wasn't about a money-making operation, was it?
No, but I could have had a few more if I'd have known I was getting it all back. Especially when we had 40 kilograms luggage on the way back, I could have filled up with more Blanc.
No, it's what it is.
400. Yeah, Mark, exactly. I never exceeded. He said once you came somewhere close.
Close to what they wouldn't have paid over, I'd say. I don't know.
Yeah. Could have ate out more, and I was doing cheap takeaways.
Yeah, but I don't eat big meals out anyway. So
I don't care. I could have done a load of videos on the insurance company. Could have tried food I wouldn't have cared about. Because if I didn't like it, I think, oh, I don't know. Problem with the server. Okay. Oh, no, it's back. That was a bit quick, wasn't it?
it was.
But yeah, no, it was one of them things, wasn't it?
For me, the main thing was I didn't bloody die. I was just happy to be able to.
Yeah, it was, Papa. Emirates, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They flew us back. And they said, you've got 2 suitcases. And I was like, what's the luggage? I like 40 kg. I was like,
Oh, okay.
fucking hell. I'm glad he's gone. He consistently scored against us. Great player, though. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, missed by me. Well and truly. But yeah, he deserved that, didn't he? Harry Kane.
Oh, I thought you were talking about users.
Users?
Oh, yeah,
Who the bloody hell's users?
it's in Benidorm.
Okay. Blimey, that alarm bro does a job, doesn't it? Bayern Munich fans are like, oh no, the Kane effect. Second to Wolfsburg this season. They love him, mate. You see all them shirts with Kane?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Harry Kane's fault.
He'll deliver. He'll deliver because he's actually that good. And like, just sad for Spurs that we couldn't offer him anything. And he does deserve better. He should have gone to City last year, if I'm honest. But
I'm glad he hasn't gone to City. But
yeah, so am I. I'm bloody well glad. It's like seeing him in another shirt's a head fuck, isn't it?
I'd rather it be an overseas one.
Yeah,
Is
He's-
what it is.
they'd be happy over there. He'll win the title because Bayern Munich win the title every year.
They've got great food. They've got great beer. I think the healthcare system is fantastic, especially if you can pay for it. Which you can.
yeah, of
so-
course you can.
How pregnant is his wife?
I think baby's due in a couple of months.
I'm surprised she was still allowed to fly.
Well, different rules, isn't it? It's Harry Kane. I don't know. Matt,
No,
I
the
think
rules
the
are
Kane
actually
deal was
rules
good
for everyone.
business. Forces Spurs to focus on the team rather than on one striker.
Yeah, exactly.
Levy's such a shady character, mate. I agree with you there. It's like he's just going to take the money.
No,
and
he is a businessman, and a
Yeah, he is.
businessman always thinks about money. There's no passion there or loyalty.
Yeah, but-
It's all about money.
that's not quite true because people forget. If you look at Tottenham when Levy came to Tottenham, Tottenham were a mediocre, average club with a stadium that was
Yeah, but I
dated.
still think about the Berbatov deal.
Yeah, Berbatov, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I
but-
said.
Okay.
Berbatov.
Okay, Berbatov, yeah, God, kick your hair on, but you start getting brave. Give you a couple more line brows at least. But no, it was just one of them things. He deserves more than an average club because he's not an average player. And let's be honest, is there a striker in England
We
better?
have had some
There's
great
not.
players come through our team and go off and be sold for a lot of money. Lucas Modric is another one.
Yeah.
And we survived without them.
A couple of steams of Spatton ABB out next week. Yep, you know it, Mark. Just go to Munich and watch him, Paul. Funny enough,
Well, we
Chicken-
tried.
we're trying to get
We're
tickets
trying to get tickets.
on my birthday, but they're not playing at home. I think it's Stuttgart, and it on the 18th of December. So we have kind of earmarked that one, but I don't know. I saw Munich at original stadium, Olympia Stadium against Hamburg way back. Crikey, yeah, they've been at the other one for a few years, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've gone past the stadium, haven't we? But never been
Yeah.
in there. And the perfect thing to go in there is to go there. All owners are the same, says Matt. We've gone from Mike Ashley to Saudi ownership. It's still business to them. Yeah, but at
Yeah,
least
it's
the
all
Saudis,
business, but at least you got money.
at least the Saudis are putting in money. Mike Ashley was a Spurs fan through and through.
And he was little on money. In the great scheme of things, he was little on money.
He was clever.
Just like Simon Jordan with Crystal Palace, little on money.
Ooh.
You might think you're a big player, but there's
Cheers,
lots
Simon.
that have lots more money.
Yeah, no, there is always that, isn't there? There's always that thing there. Yep, caught up with everyone, you see? Easy. I've got this
So-
life thing sussed on now, just like, apart from when I get pickled.
I think with football, unfortunately, that seems to be going down that road where massive investors with massive amounts of money are becoming involved more and more.
Mike Ashley was that. Yep, I agree, Matt.
And little
Munich
player.
tickets are reasonably priced. No problem, Matt. I'll put it on show, so it should be showing. Yeah, YouTube are too silly for that, especially when you started.
Yeah.
I don't get that with YouTube. They go a bit over the top sometimes, don't they? Could be worse. You could be from Leeds. Yeah, I know. Poor old Dan, as in Dan in Perfect Draft. He supports Leeds, and I'll talk to him most days. because there's something going on, and I'm not mentioning football to him. I don't want to noise him up because he probably won't speak to me again.
Yeah, Leeds have had a rough ride of it. They always seemed like they were going to be the darlings of football, didn't they? They were one of the first clubs to have a lot of money involved.
Yeah, David O'Leary's day, as Mark will remember. So of football, his money started flying around. Some of the most successful teams in
I
history in
think when you
Scotland
involve
and England
money, the passion
have no
dies
money to
down a
throw.
little bit.
Yeah, it's gone a bit too far now. As I said earlier, obviously I know there's a lot of people have changed who was in the stream earlier, but like Neymar's contract, if he does that in Saudi Arabia, what's the point? There's all this poverty. He's going to get £1 million a week.
Depends what he does with it.
Well, what can he do with it? He's not going to take everyone off the streets in England and halfway around the
Support
world.
half the country. where
Neymar
he
doesn't
comes
really
from.
give a shit about anyone from
Well,
himself.
there you go.
That's
That's
the truth.
why he's done it. The
Yeah.
same as Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
rubbish.
whoa, 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 whoa. When you talk about Cristiano
He even
gives,
got the Muslims to bend their rules because you cannot
he gives
be
millions to
a
charity.
couple
Yeah.
and be in an Islamic state,
Yeah,
ruled country as a non-married couple.
Yeah, I know, but Cristiano gives absolutely.
Also, they bend rules when money's involved. So their religion doesn't mean that much to them.
Obviously not, but Cristiano does give
anyone who
thousands
actually,
away.
you know, it just smacks of hypocrisy. If your religion means that much to you, then
And that
you
is a
shouldn't
good
be
point
buying players like
there
that.
when Sky got involved. That's a good, fair point from Matt there. Once Sky got involved,
You can't bend me away like
well,
that.
I've got in this side.
I'm not made up. I'm not.
Look, I can't move that way. Get the tiger, leave me.
He takes the dog side over mine.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to move that leg, and I'm trying to move.
Oi.
It's getting hard working. It. Tiger, right? Thank you. Yeah, my leg's clean. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He cares about me.
I'm not morph. No, this plastic man.
Yeah, I know, but look. Stop.
He's a good boy. You're a good boy.
You can't. I don't see if you can see him on the camera. No, he's there.
Right. He's quite short. He's very tonk, but he's quite short. Oh, you can hear him.
He's there. There he is.
Stand up. Stand up. He doesn't do stand up.
He does sometimes. Sometimes he stands for the camera, but he's. Yes, shush. He's
Oh God, we haven't got any food here.
He wants some extra. I don't know, where are we? Where are we? Yeah, football changed, as Matt said. Exactly. Portray football existed in the Premier League started. Richarlison is decent that way. He seems to support good causes and go against his home government to make sure he shares his wealth with the right people. Yeah, I've heard good things about him as well. Richarlison, he cares, but so many of them just pocket the money and don't give a fuck.
For a lot of people, for a lot of players, there is a massive amount of conscience involved, which means that they've obviously come from a background where money isn't involved. So they want to make a difference probably within their local community, because I know if it was me, I'd want to make that impact local, something that was to do with where I grew up. But then you've just got other people who are just in it for the money. And
then Snitch, good to see you, fella. It's a good day, y'all. I hope you're all doing really well and having a good one.
Yeah, having a great one. Thank you.
And it's they try Franzcanian Bavarian beer, the best in Germany. So yeah, it's a lot where thingy goes.
Hey.
Beer Wanderers.
Wonderful stuff. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, Germany. One thing Germany delivers is decent beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hence the
the Germans have got it right on the beer front.
I think they lead the way just slightly.
Totally.
Richarlison ain't clicked yet. If he does, he'll be on fire. Yep.
Yeah, I hope so. That's what we're hoping for.
For us, mate, him to click couldn't happen any sooner, could it? But I don't know.
How long will that take?
It's a tough one, isn't it, with him?
Do you want to try one of these?
Oh no, but you can.
Let's see what they're like.
Oh yeah, you can try.
Oh, it smells nice.
It might be better than the other ones. I don't know.
Might be better than the normal ones.
What's that one? Thanks for that. Right, let me get some.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know. You've done it. Oh, okay. Right, one for you and one for you. See? You have to give both. I don't know where the other one is. I can't see him. I think he's indoors. You have to be careful with the dogs, especially the big two, don't you?
Oh, they're lovely. Smells better than pepperoni ones.
Hold on. Yeah, ABK. I did like that, didn't we? The Bison beer, but then we went off it, didn't we? I like the Hells of theirs. And they were there, but we never got round to them at the beer festival, wasn't it?
It's a shame actually because I think we went off them when we were trying the 5 litre kegs, which probably isn't the best representation of their beer.
Mane is a great example of footballers who give back. Oh, yeah, mate. I saw a video on him, what he's done
Oh yeah,
in Africa.
yeah,
And he's different kettle of fish.
yeah.
If everyone took his level, then yeah, you don't mind them getting all this money.
Do you know what? For me, I can't understand why every person can't be like that. There's only so much money that you need to lead a really good, successful life. Have a nice car, have a nice house. You don't need that excess to prove you're successful. I would never ever be able to have that amount of money and do
Awesome.
anything with it. So I would lead probably my best life by having a comfortable life, not one of excess, but a comfortable life, and give the rest of the way to people who needed it. Jermaine Defoe's another one. He's a lovely, lovely guy who works tirelessly for people not only here in England but back where his family originate from.
Yeah, Mane is a class player, says Papa. Ali D. I see you trying to buy our striker. Polygon. No idea why. We ain't giving him a chance, to be honest. If he's cheap, then Levy's probably in for him.
Yeah, that's probably why.
It's Daniel Levy all over. Oh my God, these two like this.
You wouldn't believe this. These dogs really don't get on, and when they have a ding dong, it sounds ferocious. They look like Siamese twins.
There.
Tiger.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
Because I thought he might actually look at me.
He
But he's not going to lie with him for too long, is he? He doesn't like
They were right lying there together, and you did not see things like that.
ever.
I did get one shot of him, if you can see that on there. But he moved too quick.
Yeah.
Calm
They're
down.
two massive dogs, and they've both been vying for top spot, haven't they, the whole way through?
Yeah, they're not best friends, we say. Well, not too bad at the moment. I said that before, and then they growl at each other. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
And they're proper ding dongs where they're getting a punch up. There's never blood drawn.
No,
Some
no,
noise.
it's bloody scary when it's a bloody German Shepherd and a Rottweiler. You've got to jump in the middle of them. It ain't good when you've had a few beers. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is all noise, but you always wonder if there'd be that time when it ain't all noise. I don't know. I think if that time was going to come, it would have come by now. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have.
I'd like to think that anyway, for my own safety more than anything.
Well, we had the Dobie, didn't we? That was a foster Dobie and our Dalmatian, and they hated each other. And when they went and you jumped in the middle, you got bit.
Yeah.
We both got bit, didn't we?
We're asking 50 million for him, and no doubt very much we'll get 35 million. Well, Levy, mate, you'd be lucky to get 20 million.
Oh, he's such a tight horse.
I don't know. It's like, love Jermaine Defoe. Yeah, Matt,
Yeah, I love
agree with that.
Jermaine Defoe. The
What he
guy's
did with Bradley Lowry.
absolutely
Oh,
lovely
yeah,
guy.
Bradley was amazing. As a Newcastle fan, football was well and truly proud. I put to one side, yeah, it was with Bradley, wasn't it? He took him in, didn't he?
Actually,
With cancer.
there is a thing that Tottenham Hotspur do there is a massive part of their training, which isn't just running around the pitch and kicking the ball. It's where they work on a rotation scheme where they go and help the community, the local community. Do you remember watching the documentary?
Yeah.
And each player has to go out into the community and do something that helps the community. And I found that really inspirational.
Not seen enough of Babylon to know of Balogun how good he is. Don't know why he's ringing. Did he say highly rated? Yeah, not to me. Nothing all that nice. Oh, right. No, more flavour than the other ones, but especially from the top to the bottom. Yeah, I don't know, Papa, there, fella, to be honest with you. I don't know. But if it's a bargain, Levy might sign. But I think we should go with what we got and give the team there. Remember, Tottenham's still got a big squad.
Yeah, we have got a big squad. There's a lot of players that we're not using or utilising. And if they're not bringing anything to the squad, why don't they either loan them out or sell them? What do you think on that?
Well, yeah, they're trying to do that. They're Walker's, what are they called? Texan barbecue.
These ones,
Max.
yeah, Texan barbecue. With the pepperoni ones, which weren't brilliant for me.
They're not that good though, either, are they?
I prefer the barbecue ones.
No, I prefer the other ones. None of them are that
I
good.
actually prefer the Northern Irish crisps that Curtis sent us.
Yeah.
They got miles more flavour
than our Walkers. Oh, I've got to love big dogs though. I'd love to get a Newfoundland or
I love
mountain dog.
Newfoundlands.
Stunning dogs. Flipping massive. Yeah, like these two are not.
Oh, Rotti, we was down where was we on the beach when he come across that Newfoundland bitch and he shit his pants? He come across the he was wandering through the dunes like I'm the big I am. I am
no, it was down there somewhere. Just past Hive. Yeah, just past Hive.
Yeah.
Went to that other little place.
And she was so relaxed and she just sat her ground and he was like, "Ooh, you're too big for me, I'm scared."
It was
hilarious, wasn't it?
They shit a brick. Some bitch.
Rotti, shit a brick. It's like she's a big girl.
I'll walk along with you two.
Yeah.
He was pounding around everywhere. He saw her and he come back and was like, "Okay, I'll get it."
That was 5 years ago now.
Yeah, it's a few years ago. We had that van. No, we did have that van. That's when he wandered off at night.
Yeah.
She locked the van door and wouldn't let me back in, so I found her bloody dog.
He's a bugger because he knows that he's very, very dark. So he goes in stealth mode.
And he sticks me up.
You can't find him, can you? You go out, you go camping and you have to go to the loo and he darts out and then you can't find him.
I know. I spent 2.5 hours looking for him.
And what was he doing? I'm just wandering around.
Walking along. He tried to walk straight past me at like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, "Excuse me," grabbed him by his collar and I had his lead.
We was in a campsite and a lady brought him back and she went, "This one is a very naughty boy." And he looked really chastised, didn't he? He tried to eat my chicken from my barbecue.
Right, he's scared. That's a person. No, mate, he was like, as it say, "I'll walk with you two now," wasn't it?
Yeah, he was.
But that was the same night.
Being playful, wasn't he?
Yeah, he terrorised us, didn't he? Because I went to go for a piss because we'd come back to the van.
I think what people don't realise about Rotties is that they are the most fantastical, friendly breed ever. They are massively good with small dogs. They are wonderful with people. The only time you get a problem with a Rottweiler is if you teach it to be aggressive, because they do have that aggressive bone in them.
Yeah.
And if you encourage that, then that's what you're going to get.
Yeah. Oh, won't they?
But he's not like that at all.
Unless it's against bear. Right. Matt Cummings, our previous dog started to chase a Great Dane, got halfway to the dog, realised how big it was, turned tail and ran back. Yeah. Like our one, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
He's a shitter when it comes to it. He acts all a hard dog and everything, but like, no. But he's happy enough, isn't he?
Oh, he's an old boy now. Really old.
He's 10, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 10 and a half.
Yeah, okay. He's getting on a bit.
Don't even say how I miss my
I didn't say a word. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Bloody hell, you're still going. At six. Oh dear, look. And anyone watching, do follow this guy. I don't know why, because he has no idea, as his channel says. But he's a great lad. I kind of like him. God knows why. The abuse he gives me. The man's a lunatic, isn't he?
Well, is that Jenna I can see?
Yeah, get in, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
How
Thanks
come?
for joining
Hold on a
us.
minute. You can't read the screen.
No, I'm
and then-
looking because I recognise certain names. My eyes aren't very good, but I can see that's Jenna.
She didn't notice
I
you.
thought it's either Laura T or Jenna.
See, Bazza, she didn't notice you, mate. But no, get in, Jenna. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope your weekend went well. We popped in quickly about, oh, God. An hour and a half ago. It's not that bad for us, is it? No, Baz is banned from PDCom, Matt.
No, he's going to be there.
He's not big enough. But he has got his
Bazza,
yellow suit.
you're going to do your suit for PDCon.
Jenna said, did you both have a nice weekend? Yeah, Saturday we went to London, didn't we?
Yeah, we had to have a quiet one Sunday because we did so much walking.
And
Friday and
Michelle's getting
Saturday.
old, so I had to
No,
pacify her.
I was nearly dying. I'm not even joking. The backs of my legs and my butt were blooming killing me.
Mm.
I haven't done that much walking for a long time.
Saturday weren't so good. It's Friday at the beer festival. One, because Simon weren't there. We met Simon again on Friday, in case anyone don't know.
Oh, the Friday was really great. We
Oh,
met
that
up with
was-
loads of people.
Simon was
But
just mad,
Saturday
wasn't
was a little bit more younger people. They got very drunk very quick.
he? Yeah. But it was good, wasn't it?
And other places were running out of beer. So when you go on the first day, you get to try everything that you want to try because it's all there. But as you go on through the beer festivals, people are going to start running out of supplies and you get what
It
they've
was
got.
really, yeah, actually talking the toilet. I need the toilet again. It was
I could
really
do with
hard,
it as
wasn't it?
well.
Well, okay, right.
Yeah,
Well,
you go
for it,
first.
Cynthia.
No, you go
You go
first.
for it. I don't mind.
Just
Oh,
go,
right,
shut up.
okay. Okay, thank you for that.
Okay. Oh,
You
blimey.
keep putting your foot over my side.
All
It's
your
not-
tight spaces.
It's not my fault. Right, good boy, good boy. I don't touch idiot.
No, I fish you like the video. That's great stuff, mate. Evening all. Evening, Andy. I'm probably. Oh, I can't wait to see you in that. You've got to wear it. I'm trying to get Paul to wear something that's a little bit outlandish. I'm not sure if he will or not. But we're going to have quite a long drive to get there. I'm not sure how we're doing it because he keeps chopping and changing his mind. Saying to me, oh, we're going to go to Blackpool first, have a look around Blackpool. Then we're going to go to the PD con, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do that. With Paul, it's a little bit how he feels on the day. And since he's driving, it's going to be a case of let's see what Paul wants to do and see how he feels. I know he's missed that part of the world because he did live in Blackpool for 3 years. So he does enjoy it out that way. Sorry, my darling. That's just how I know you is fish. I'm so sorry.
Right. You're not upset, everyone.
No, I'm not upset.
Right, so I fill these beers up. Tiger. Right. I fill this one up. No, it's
Right,
not
go on,
for
I'll
you.
drink this one up and you can fill it up.
Yeah, I'll have the bottom one. I thought I'll get that one done while I'm standing up.
But guys, if anyone's got anything to
Oh,
ask,
it's in my legs.
everyone's gone really dark.
I'll just classic pour me beer now.
I'm gonna go, Lou. I think this is gonna be the last beer on the live. Got a long day tomorrow. Go on out the way, Dave. Go on. Out the way.
Ah, it's gone.
Okay. Right, we can use that one then.
Look, that's that one gone. See? Right, I'll let them settle a bit. Okay. Let's let them settle a bit. Ah, right. What did I miss? What did I miss? Evening, Andy. I like your videos. Thanks, Fish. Bazza in the house. Paul be drunk tonight. Yeah, it's Bazza's fault, mate. Seriously. Every time I get drunk, it's definitely his fault. Yeah, I'm at the PD con, and yes, my XL suit has turned up, but I won't be trying it tonight. Seen a couple of videos of Simon. Look good. Yeah, no, Jenna, we're trying to do something else with Simon. We're working on that. We're just going to come on a live, and we're going to drink the same things or something. But we'll work on that after the next few weeks. And shit, I'll find there. You coming via Leeds? Take me shopping and get Greg's. We might well be down in Leeds. I say we will sort out as soon as we get back from London after tomorrow. We'll get everything sorted as to where we are there, isn't it? But yeah, looking forward to meeting a lot of you, and through talking to Dan and Jack and Joe, they're all looking forward to meeting everyone. So yeah, PD Con should be really good. All going well in a way. Unless anyone gets too drunk, I don't know. But no, it'd be good. It'd be good for a lot of us to meet up that haven't met up. Now, I say Dan and that lot, as I said in the videos, was really easy with them. They were like really well laid back. You know what's coming on your new kegs. Well, that's not our new kegs. The French ones, obviously, they're quite limited, aren't they? The French kegs are quite limited.
Yeah.
So we still have our own ones, don't we? Right, hold on, I'll chop them up with the other one.
Trying to get it's like mountain climbing for me.
Oh, no, that dog's watching me. Right?
No, I can see anyway. He's pointed to the roof.
No, I pointed at where I was there. Oh, one at a time in life here, just have
Wow.
that.
Can I have flake with it?
I haven't got any flakes. Look at this dog, look.
the dog is right in there. And he slops, he's like, yep, I'm there.
Look, watch me.
Oh, you want the drip tray?
Look.
Yep, it's
Oh, what a
very
beast.
much.
Yeah, look, that's not that bad, that one, is it?
Can you angle it down? See him in the drip tray?
No, because you're thinking.
Oh,
He's in the drip tray. Basically, the German Shepherd
he's a beer monster.
is drinking out the drip tray. So, yeah, that's happening tonight. Fish. Yeah, I read that one with Jenna. You come with Elise. Nice home bar. Yeah, you have to come down. The Welshman told me he's going to bring you down, but he was going to come down. Can't do it.
Catch the train, come anyway.
Do you think buying Perfect Draft second hand on eBay is fine? Do you reckon buying a brand new one, debated buy one? No, then, mate. If it works, it's going to work, isn't it? And if it didn't work
I'd
after a
go for
while.
the Pro, because the machine's aren't that old anyway. You can get a good one second hand.
There's a lot of deals. If you're in all the Facebook groups, Ali, one of them run by Paul Parker, lad from Newcastle, absolute diamond lad, Paul. What's it called? PD and Blade Selling Group. If not, just message me afterwards and I'll send you a link.
I'd go for the Pro, and I'd go for it second hand because the machine isn't that old anyway, so they haven't had it that long. Now, probably some of them that are selling it barely even use it. So
yeah, the Pro is a game changer, but no, Phillips machine's all right as well. You know,
but if you're going to go for the Phillips machine, I would probably go for that brand new because you've got the warranty then.
Yeah, no, I'm saying 60 quid if it goes. Depends what price you're
It's
paying for.
160 quid, I think, for the Phillips.
It was 60 quid to fix it if there's no matter what wrong with it. Like we did with ours.
I'd go for a second-hand Pro.
Bloody hell, was that an ice cream or a beer?
I know, I was wondering myself.
You could have bought it. Well, that one's run out, isn't it? It's not my fault.
It's all good beer, I don't mind.
Look at that, look. That's settled now. What's wrong with that? Look, that is as good as you'll get in Germany. There you are. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely banging. Same as mine, look. See? That's my alarm
I
bell
look
gone.
like a number I'm like saying, like.
I'll put the thing down. Hold on, look. There you are. See? God, blimey. They dropped my drink then. Lucky this spat glass. But no, I was saying to Jenna earlier, said, seen a couple of videos you and Simon look good. I said, we're going to work on some things with Simon, aren't we?
Simon was a lot different to what I thought it'd be. Because he's quite a big YouTuber, I thought it'd be quite stuck up, to be fair. Because a lot of people are pretentious. Once they get to a certain level, they get a little bit pretentious, in my experience. But to meet him at the festivals, he's not like that at all.
No, it was brilliant,
He was
wasn't
totally the opposite of what I expected.
And we did a few that Friday afternoon. Unfortunately, we
It
didn't
was
camera
hilarious,
everything there.
actually.
We did one more like about 4 times,
like,
didn't we?
Come and drink this with me. Come and drink that with me. And I'm like, oh, I've got to get a train back. I'm trying to be sensible.
Yeah, he had to get a bus for 4 hours.
And you have to get a bus for 4 hours as well. But he's kind of really energetic, really, really fun, and not pretentious at all.
No,
which
his
was
passion.
totally the opposite of what I thought he would be like.
His passion's to die for, isn't it? After 12 years doing YouTube.
I think that sometimes you can preconceive people, but it just goes to show that meeting someone in real life is total opposite experience from what you perceive them online.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's the second time meeting him, isn't it, in 2 weeks? And yeah, we're definitely going to do something. I talk to him on phone now rather than online, where everyone can read what we're saying to
But I
each
have
other.
to say that it's not just about Simon because he's a bigger YouTuber. We have been so fortunate to meet so many amazing, amazing people who review beers online, YouTube, Facebook. There's been some absolutely great people.
Yeah, no, it was
Everyone has been absolutely spot on.
the trouble is we had such a good day on Friday. Saturday was hard
Yeah.
to.
There was a lot of younger people that just
hammered.
weren't there just to like try the beers. They were there just
Getting their money's worth, which is
for
fair
the
enough.
sole purpose of getting drunk.
And they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ali, is the pro nice glass that mine? Said Matt. Papa said, okay, buddy, as I asked you that. Is the pro much better then? Is it because you can control the temperatures? Yeah, that's the main thing about Ali. The
The
temperature.
cooling system is better as well.
Yeah, it does cool quicker.
If you're in an environment where
And the
it's quite
loading.
warm,
Yep, the loading system. It's easier to stick the keg
Yeah.
in, put the funnel in.
Yeah.
Jenna said, oh, that's good then. Pro is great, Ali. I've not had a Phillips. This is Matt again, but I've had the Pro holds temperature better. Yeah, definitely. Another thing I must say, Ali.
when we were doing the beta program, one of the big subjects that came up was how hard the machine had to work in high temperatures, and the fact that the Phillips couldn't hold temperature in extreme temperatures around it. And not everyone, but a lot of people's bars aren't air conditioned or whatever else.
Like ours.
Which is exactly the same scenario for us. And I said, well, how's this new machine going to cope with that? They said it's insulated and it's going to cope with temperatures of up to 38 degrees. So it's still going to chill to the temperature you want, up to 38 degrees. And it's actually performed on that in our experience.
Ali done smiling face. I'm actually sorry I had a phone call if I missed much. No, we've just been talking about London Craft Beer Festival, haven't we, really?
Yeah, but talking a little bit about the festivals, a little bit about the machines.
A little about the pro, a little bit. There was quite a lot of drunken people Saturday. They were happy, but
there were a lot
I'm getting old, you know.
There were a lot younger crowd than us, weren't there?
I'm getting old, and when I need a piss, I need a piss. You know what I mean? I pissed quite a lot.
I was okay.
It was like 15 minutes for the toilet, longer than the beer queue.
It's
to get
nicer
a beer.
to see a bigger representation of females.
My Phillips served me well. I've had the pro for a few hours, and this thing is a different. There's a good point there from H4O. That's but the Phillips is good. We had Phillips for literally 8 years.
An amazing machine.
Don't get me wrong.
It was a game changer.
Once you break the seal, Paul, you know it, mate. Looks like you all had a good time. Yeah, London Craft Beer Festival, Mark. As I was saying, when you weren't, it was absolutely brilliant. But on Friday we met Chris, we met Matt,
we
met
prefer the
Simon.
daytime crowd than the evening crowd because you've got a lot of younger people that weren't there just to like test the beer. And yeah, you can get a little bit because you're trying so much beer, but they were just there to get drunk.
Yeah, can't blame them. They paid enough for their tickets, isn't it? But it's like
It was a different style of crowd,
obviously,
a different type of
and
crowd.
we met Dan. Obviously, I wanted to meet the perfect draft team for
that
ages.
was on Friday.
On the Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm saying, like we met Dan, like we met Simon. So the Saturday was never going to come back to the Friday because you had me and Simon running around.
We just know for future times that we will always go on a daytime session rather than evening.
Yeah. And like, remember, we were trying to show each other, you've got to try this one, you've got to try this one. Like, we went back.
And things were running out as well.
Yeah. I took him to meet Hackney Church Brewing, didn't I, the first time? And then we had the strong one. And then we went back, I said, we better play it nice and cool, innit? Just do the 4% one. He's like, no, let's get on that. And I'm like, and then he wanted us to make in a Budweiser bar. Obviously, a lot of it, we haven't got no footage because it was so loud and so busy. It was impossible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's a fantastic experience. But I would recommend the daytime sessions. If you're anyone over 25, do the day. Not the night.
Ali saying, Paul, yeah, it's true. Mark, sometimes I'd rather have a beer at 5. I had my Phillips for 5 days. I'm happy with it, apart from the fruit. Yeah, I'll get that, Mark, as well. Not so much way too cold for the German lager, for the Oktoberfest, which obviously Mark's drinking, because obviously I speak to Mark privately, so I know what he's drinking.
Yeah.
But on some of them, like your Hellies and your Pills, 3's fine. I mean, we prefer it lower, but 3's fine on most things. But the Oktoberfest, as we found out, messing about with it, it is better. I'd rather have a beer with a good head than anything as flat as a witch's tit, said Bazza. So true, mate. Isn't it? And this Lambrow and Spatten has been
yeah, but the
lively all the way through.
Oktoberfest is by nature lower in carbonation.
Pretentious. Well, yeah, it is, but look at them. You see what we've done with them.
Yeah.
It's a bit gutting. That's another one. Another keg bites the dust, but never mind. There's a few more coming out this week.
So who is still online? We've got quite a few. So of the people who are still here, who's going to the PD convention? I'm really looking forward to seeing people.
Bazza is.
Yeah, no Bazza.
God help us, eh?
Can't you bring Danielle with you?
She don't want to be seen out in public with him. Do you not get it? It's obvious, isn't it? She's thinking to herself.
Brilliant.
She's thinking to herself, I can get rid of that Wally for the day. See? She's clever, yeah.
So anyone
Spatten
confirmed
is very
is
good.
going?
Cole, yep. Paul Greenwood's going. Bazza's
Excellent stuff.
going. Matt's going. I've not had Oktoberfest before. He's saying they're better at lower temperatures than normal beers. No, with the Oktoberfest, Matt, you want to
I'm
up
thinking
it.
a little bit higher.
Yeah, Paul, and make sure you come over and say hello. Because remember, if you say like, "All right, mate," I'll be like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "I don't have a clue."
Unfortunately, because we speak to people mostly on social media, not everyone has a picture.
I'm going. You're taking me via the supermarket and Greg's.
Who's that?
Papa. So he's in Leeds, isn't he? So I might be in York, mightn't I, yet? But I haven't heard on that one.
I don't know. We're going to have to look into it. As soon as we know, we'll let people know.
Me and Kelly will be there. Oh, I have to bring the wife. I thought he was about to say, I'm going to bring the dog.
It'll be lovely to meet you and your wife.
Unfortunately, marriage dictates. And mate, I know, mate, 24, 22 fucking
But
years.
what I will say is, I'm really sorry.
I'll be wearing a Stone Island jacket now. I always notice Stone Island, don't I?
Everyone, I probably because we spend a lot of screen time and we're in your face, you might recognise us, and we're probably going to wear things depending on heat that actually show where we're from, like rate my beer stuff and that.
Well, I might have my hats, but
yeah,
I paid 150. That's not go there,
but guys, we're not always going to recognise you. please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, because we see this tiny little symbol on the screen, and it's impossible to recognise everyone. So just come up and say hello and chat. I want to meet as many people as possible. For me, it's going to be a great way to connect with people in the real world rather than just in the virtual world. And I think Paul's really up for that. He's hoping he's getting a consignment of caps so he could go, do you watch our channel? Here, I'll have a hat. Have a hat. It's good for our channel, but it's also good for people to connect so that we know that you watch our channel and we can recognise people, because it's really difficult because we talk to a lot of people. Obviously, there's a few that I'm already going to recognise. I'm going to have to look at this because I can't see what's going on the screen.
I don't know what was there. They're just going crackers. Can meet and chat with anyone. Met a lot of YouTube people in the past. Yeah, brilliant, Paul.
For us, that's the main part of it. We want people to come up and say hello to us. Obviously, we're not going to recognise everyone, especially if you don't have your picture on your handle or things.
Hold on, Owie. Good point. You got room for my missus. She's huge. Papa, now.
We've
Owie,
got room for everyone.
good afternoon from Cape Verde. Wow, good to see you, mate.
Thank you for joining us.
Got the sun, but no Weizenbier yet. Methinks I'll have to wait till I get home. I'll send the missus to do the introduction bit. She's outgoing part of the marriage. And I'm the socially awkward one. Don't worry, mate. You're with me, mate. Leave it to me. And Bazza will be there as well.
We're going to be like a crew, I tell you. We're going to be like a crew.
I'll tell you for now. Do excuse Bazza. He's very outspoken and very obnoxious, but I'll look after him and keep him in
You'll
line.
recognise us because I'm the really short one and I look like a vertically challenged person compared to Paul. So,
and you'll recognise with Bazza because he's the very loud one.
And hopefully he's wearing his beer suit.
Yeah, he was wearing his beer suit, so he's really radiant.
We can wear something that's got rate my beer on it. We want as many people as possible to connect with us, don't we?
Yep, hold on. Ali said Europeans always give a good head steady, but that's how they're supposed to be served. Exactly, fella. Sorry, mate, that weren't allowed. For some reason. Oh, no, it's just nothing modern. I might did come up, I don't know. Late on here, good to see you, Bill. I ain't joking.
Hi, Bill.
Was like a whippet when I met her. Now she's like a barrel. That's gone way over Michelle's head. Don't worry about that.
I hope you don't see this.
Late on here said Bill, love Paul's banter and his designer gear. Bonjour. Glad to see Michelle is fully healthy. Thank you, Bill. Good to see you, mate.
Bill, thank you so much.
Where is the meetup? Are you up? What, are you coming to PD Fest?
It's PD Convention in Manchester.
Yeah.
I think there's still
I think I'll recognise Bazza in his fancy dress. I heard, yeah.
You're going to have to wear your banana suit. Then
right. I heard Bazza might be coming dressed as a woman, but I'm not saying nothing in case she's still on here. So, Jenna, I'm hoping to go with my son. Be nice to meet you both if I do.
Oh, Jenna, you come in. It's lovely. It's lovely to meet everyone, but I'm big up for trying to get more women involved with this stuff because it's not just a men thing.
No, definitely not.
And if Jenna, if you could come, I'd be absolutely made up to meet you.
Nothing wrong with being very challenged, Michelle. I blame my mother's life on the ciggies for me being under tool, said Matt.
Yeah.
H4A, Bazza needs to introduce himself to folk with a traditional beer burp. You know it. Bazza's gone all quiet.
We are going to have so much fun.
I think Bazza's had 6 pints tonight, the last thing I heard on thing. So don't need a taxi back from the pub when she's bladdered. Can just roll her home. That's a free live. Jenna said, oh, thanks, we'll try my best. Poor Benny's rate my beer mankini, right?
You've got to do the banana costume. Everyone is going to know you. Do the banana costume. Do the banana costume.
I will do something as long as Bazza does.
You will do something loud.
I ain't looking like the only dickhead. If there's two of us, because you won't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
If Bazza does something silly, then I'll do something silly.
I'm quite.
But I'm not changing
shy
till I get inside.
person, to be fair. I am.
Just lets me go around. She tries to get me. Do you know, like, there's how many thousand people in London at the weekend, and she wanted me to wear a banana suit. I'm like, I'll get killed before I get in there. But yeah, no, it'd be great to see you, Jenna. Seriously, mate.
It'd be wonderful if you could turn up. I'd love to see you.
But yeah, there will be an experience, won't it?
I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm so looking forward to
But
it.
Bazza, are you here or are you drunk? Bazza, are you missing me? He'll be sending me personal messages later. He tells me he loves me, on personal messages, and then he abuses me on lives, doesn't he? I know he loves me, really. So I don't know.
So we've got all the usual cronies. We've got Bazaar. We've got Josh from Simo Socks.
Yep, Simo will be with us as well. Simo's hurt his toe. He's got a little bruise on his toe, so he's nursing himself tonight. Mrs. Simo's looking after him.
There's quite a few people.
Are you bringing Robbie or Michelle put a blocker on your singing? Oh, Robbie's always there, mate.
I reckon he'll be singing.
If there's an opportunity to perform a Robbie song, mate, I'll do it. I don't care. You should know that. But I don't think Dan and actually, they might do.
Yeah, they will.
I'll have a word with them. Actually, no, I won't. Not yet. Good evening, Mark B. Good to see you, fella.
Oh yeah.
And H4O, Jesus, Papa. If your missus see this, you're going to get a beat. That's why I always watch what I say, because someone scours through their lives when they're not there. Someone's much more clever than they lead you to believe. Mark's saying, sounds like a Jolly Boys out into Margate. Someone bring a dolphin.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do. That's how people are going to know me. I'm going to need to get an inflatable dolphin.
I thought you was going to say something else then.
I need to get an inflatable dolphin.
Well, you could get a cock and be like Bazza.
Oh, that's fine.
Getting that would have been no idea. You could, couldn't you? I don't want to say you're carrying Bazza.
I just think it's going to be a massive party, and I think after the few years that all of us have been through, I think definitely that this is going to be absolutely game on.
Have you guys watched Dumber and Dumber? Not for years. You and Bazza in the orange and blue tuxedos. No, I'm not associated with him. Do not associate me with this man.
Wear the bananas.
No, I think Barry will do something, and I'll do something if Bazza does something, so we can look like two dickheads together. I think he will.
I think that would be brilliant.
But he's had 6 spattens tonight, so probably why he might be lurking around in the background, but he's probably like,
I think I'm on my 6th
lamb. Drinking Thatchers and breaking bread. That's it, Mark. Good on you, mate. I do like a Thatchers myself, funny enough, mate. Yeah. Well, she beats me all the time. Hey, got a right hook like George Foreman. Yeah, I like a beating myself, don't I? Wouldn't want to have the room next to yours in the hotel. No sleep for them that night. Hey, Mark, I'm nowhere near Bazza, mate. No way, Pedro. Simo's got to look after him and his phone and his wallet.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Well, actually, I'm not all right. I'm with her. No,
I'll be off riding my unicorn. I'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be drunk, easy. She beats me all the time. My plans might have to change due to the trains, but I can get to Manchester early doors and line my stomach with breakfast and a pint. Yeah, if we're there early, keep in touch, mate. Seriously,
we're not totally 100% committed to how we're going to do things yet, but we are Paul's driving up there. But we might visit.
Job.
We might visit Blackpool.
We're probably going to do Blackpool on a Friday daytime, but I was going to stay there at night. But Michelle,
he's got lots of exes in Blackpool, so I'm not sure I want to stay there.
25 years ago, they're better going to say, "Hello, mate." There's that southern
they
fucker.
won't even recognise you on at all.
Well, I'm much more handsome now than I was there.
Of course.
Well, not really, but you know, it sounds good, doesn't it? Piccadilly pub, cheap brekkie, and a pint. Yeah, no, Manchester, Piccadilly. That's where
We're
you go
gonna
in on the
we're
train.
gonna go the night before. We're gonna get some breakfast.
No, we're not going to Manchester not before. We're going
When,
somewhere else
when do we check into our hotel
at 2:00.
so I can get ready before we go?
Yeah, it'll take you a couple of hours, won't it?
Oh, you cheeky sod. No, I want to have a shower and stuff.
It's all kicking off in the Blackpool that Friday.
It might be. You
That's
never
it,
know.
Mark. Sit at home that day. So busy, pub. Yeah, no, it's just I wanted to go back because unfortunately, Yates's. I worked in the Yates's in South Shore and Blackpool. It's closed now. But I just wanted to show Michelle where I lived and where I just worked.
Mm.
What time does it start? Jenna said. 4:00, isn't it?
I think it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Love Manchester. Always stay in Northern Quarter Premier Inn.
I've
That's
never.
where Bazza is. And Josh, I think.
Where are we staying?
The townhouse or something.
Oh, it's thing. What is it? A flea pit?
A flea pit? Are you fucking joking? Cost me
Well-
150 quid for one night. A
Well,
fucking flea pit.
It has
You
been
cheeky
known.
git.
It has been known.
Yeah, all right. I've booked some classics in the past. But this time I wanted to make somewhere nice for you.
Oh,
So I
thank
looked
you.
at the ratings of the hotels. I picked the most expensive one that I
Can we
could.
get a taxi from there?
It's only down the road. I
So
think
we
I
got
picked it.
walk.
Oh,
A
yeah.
bit better be less than a mile.
There's only 2.5 miles. It's easy.
2.5 miles? You joking me?
No, I don't fucking know. I'll
Yeah,
get
it's
you a
probably
taxi.
about 5 miles away.
It's not, no. We're right in the city centre.
You always do
At a
this to
function.
me.
Would I do that to you?
Yeah, you would.
No, because if you get pissed
It's
off at me.
fine. It's fine. We only have to walk 5 minutes. 10 hours later, we're still
Yeah, I know,
walking.
but I'm not going to do that. We're meeting all these people. If we're going on our own, then I don't care if you have a problem with me. But when we're meeting everyone else, I'm very clever. Ah,
He has
see?
made me walk for bloody miles. He made me walk from Farrow to fucking Albufeira once.
Yeah, I know. 13 kilometres.
Farrow to Albufeira. Oh my god.
13 kilometres. Wasn't it nice though? Wasn't it? I stopped for a drink.
It was not nice.
It was lovely.
It was not
To
nice.
do what we
We
did
were
there.
putting our suitcases. None of us were fucking impressed. It's like that one friend who says, "Yeah, we can walk it," and then it's like one side of fucking New York to the other.
Yeah. It saved the taxi money, didn't it? You loved that walk.
I didn't love that walk.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Tiffany's Blackpool has cheap beer and karaoke that you would love. Oh, now that sounds like a bit of me. I love a scene, don't I?
No.
Oh, no, probably not a
No.
good idea. Okay, stay in Blackpool is some laugh. Village Hotel has a decent outdoor pool and Mahu on draft. Ah, see. Our hotel is next to Victoria Station, Hotel Ingo. We'll probably dump our bags before heading down to PD-Con.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Farrow
we
to
can do.
Albufeira. Always drove there when I lived there for 6 months. Yeah, I walked
Yeah.
it, Mark,
Most people do
And
drive
got-
there.
and got lost.
He walked us. I can't even believe how
It was about
far.
9 kilometres, and that's
With
because we got lost.
suitcases. With a suitcase.
And we stopped for a beer.
No, we stopped at a shop.
No, we stopped
Because
for a
we
beer.
were all
We sat
dying.
outside.
Everyone was ready to kill me
Yeah.
at that point.
It was about 38
And we were out in the
degrees.
sticks.
Yeah.
And
We
it was
got-
about 40 degrees.
No, the phone went funny and we got lost. So we stopped and had a beverage, if you recall. And they loved us outside that little place in the middle of
I
nowhere.
do remember.
All them houses around. Remember the dogs?
I remember.
Yeah, see? And who looked after
We were
them?
out in the sticks.
That's enough.
And then we had to walk another bloody 10 miles to get where we were going.
It was not 10 miles.
That was the biggest piss take you've ever done in your life. Never known anyone to walk me that far.
Mr. Mark Kelly's Blackpool, world famous bar. Chain. If you like karaoke, do you have to blow that in my face?
It's your fault.
I like, see, there's loads of karaoke in Blackpool. See, I'm a singer.
Don't push your luck with me, man.
We can have a crack there on a Friday night.
No, I don't find that great. I find it annoying.
I think you'll like it.
I won't.
Oh, you'll love it. Blackpool hotels are dirt cheap. Never been though. People said it's a lovely place.
Yeah. Will I catch a disease from the sheep? That's all I'm worried about.
I've got to try just now. Look, we've done. He is nice, but
It doesn't look nice. You showed me the videos like you were trying to entice me. And all I felt was like, bloody hell. Glad COVID's not still about. I'm going to catch something.
don't be so silly. The thing is, at Blackpool, they're friendly people. You actually like it.
We went to Florence in Italy.
Oh, right. Mummy and Daddy are fighting. That's cool. Eh?
I just know what an arsehole he is.
Not cheap anymore since COVID. Defo cashing in, and the pubs are just not so. Oh, I get that.
We went to Florence.
Yeah, okay.
And the shower was above the loo. So if someone showered, the whole loo was soaked. So you couldn't sit on the loo because you would be absolutely drenched. And then you got the blooming arse with me. And you went and slept in a single bed. And there was bed bugs in there. And he had bumps from head to toe.
Right, Hook is winding up. Kettle ball. Yeah, hi, Mark. It's time to go soon, mate, isn't it?
Oh, it was evil, that one.
No,
Florence.
that Florence hotel, mate.
That was evil. I'm all up for saving a bit of money.
It was only like
We did really well in Rome. In Rome, you booked something. It was
yeah.
really cheap.
it cost me
And
200.
that was bloody amazing.
It wasn't cheap.
We had, yeah, but it actually wasn't.
It was about 5 times what I paid for Florence.
No wonder. It had the view of the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It was secure. The doors had locks on it. The bathroom was beautiful.
The seagulls fly upside down in Blackpool. Nothing worth shitting.
I'm kind of getting that feeling. Whoever said that.
Nah, Sam's drunk. Paul's like Ryanair. It's about 30 miles from where you need to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do I do a booking search for anyone in England? Blackpool always come up in the cheapest hotels, said Ali to Paul.
I don't doubt there are wonderful bed and breakfasts there.
Oh,
that
so-
are really nice
Yeah,
places.
exactly. That's a place I'd take you. The night before Manchester, do you think I'd stitch you up?
Yeah, I do.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Tell them about Furrow.
What about
The
Farrow?
drunk man
Oh, I didn't know he was
with the
pissed.
shared
He was
bathroom.
going to kill me,
And
you
we had
bloody
about
lunatic.
1 billion beds in one room.
And no toilet.
We had a sink and a bidet, but no toilet.
There's a fucking nutter. I went to check in. He was like,
down!
sit down. I thought, oh, steady on, mate. I had a lot to drink last night. No, I realised he was drunk, wasn't he?
He was fucking
It was
screaming.
hammered. It was really weird, wasn't he? Sit down. What's your
And then
name?
There was all taxi. It was like Norman Bates bloody hotel. There was taxidermy everywhere. Oh.
Mind this PD combat be good. Going to cost me whatever a monkey when all said and done. Mate, it's going to cost me a lot more than that, mate.
Yeah,
A
with the
bidet is a
fuel, it's
toilet,
gonna
mate.
be
I so
horrible.
nearly did, but he scared the life out of me. All you need is a tent and bog roll. Yep, I agree with that, Mark. No problem. I always stay in a hotel called the Rissin due to its location. Yeah, no, I'm not been to Blackpool for 25 years.
I've never been that side of the country in my
Hmm.
life.
Yeah,
I'm
you've been
kinda-
to Leeds,
I've been to Leeds, but
Which
it's
is-
not as far out.
which right.
I
next to
love
Blackpool.
Leeds. Leeds was lovely.
And
It's
Leeds is
really
right.
good.
Leeds is literally
Well,
less than
you
1
told
hour.
me that these people were weird. They're
Well,
not
no,
weird. They're nice.
don't you mean I didn't say they're
Yes,
weird?
you did.
Jesus,
That's
it's time to go
nice.
soon. And I did not say they're weird. They're my friends in Blackpool. But they're very different to myself. Do bigots still exist? God knows. Since Stanley Matthews retired. Yeah, exactly. No, we are weird. You see? You got me right done up here. And what I said to you. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where did Bassett go? I'll tell you. He's in his frock, isn't he? That's what it is.
I'm really looking forward to it. I wanted to go to Manchester.
What, Blackpool or the PD Fest?
Manchester, I wanted to go to, and Liverpool. I want to go to the Beatles Museum.
I ain't doing Liverpool on a Friday night with you. They'll kill us.
Yeah, but I want to do that at some point.
Yeah, it's another time.
But I really want to go to Liverpool.
Well, go on, off you go. Well, I don't have to go with you.
Yeah, you do.
I listen, I sing and breathe John Lennon every day. I don't need to go to his museum.
beautiful place to go.
What, Liverpool?
Hmm.
Was it? Okay. You tell me that when you've been there. Okay.
Well,
Enjoy
you didn't
yourself.
like it very much.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
Liverpoolians, he doesn't like your
It wasn't I didn't like Liverpool. It's just different. It was very different. But I'm making a comeback. I'll meet you in Liverpool,
We
Michelle.
don't.
I'll look, Jenna, I'll meet you in Liverpool. See?
I'd love to go to
See?
Liverpool.
So if you go to Liverpool, you don't need me there. Jenna, I'll meet
I
you.
really want to go to the Beatles Museum.
Yeah, so do I, but I don't want to get mugged. God knows what else.
There's nothing wrong with the Liverpoolians. They're nice people.
Jesus, you've got a lot to learn about life.
They've always been all right with me.
As soon as you speak Southern up there,
I've always never had a problem with the Liverpoolians.
we've never met any in Liverpool.
I've never had a problem.
Have you? Where?
I've got a friend in England.
In England? What are you trying to say? I'm off work on 1st September, so I can travel Quarry Bay to Blackpool for a train for a few beers. Sounds good, Paul. Only problem in Liverpool is the Scousers. Yeah, you know it, mate. That is absolute, Matt. That is it, mate. I went up there for a Tranmere against Leighton Orient. Fuck, that was an experience, that place. But yeah, it's just like, I do want to do the Lennon Museum and that, but the way I look at it with Lennon, none of them up there are like as big a Lennon fan as I am, anyway, so it don't make no odds to me. But I do want to meet Matey from Instagram, don't I? Up in Liverpool.
I think it'd be absolutely wonderful. I'd love to go and meet some Liverpoolian
Yeah.
people, interview them.
Interview them?
Go
Take your phone, you fool.
No one's
Fucking-
going to take my bloody phone.
I'll tell you what, you go and interview some Scouser, mate, there's your phone, gone. Yeah.
The only time I've ever met any Scousers is when they were telling you off for doing dodgy shit to me. We had a Liverpoolian barmaid in one of
Oh,
our
get out of
roughest
it.
pubs down south.
Because she was down south, so she
And-
was behaving.
Oh, really?
Because I fed her the dog food.
No,
No, not dog
you,
food, I
you
fed
put
you
the bacon
And you
that
told
was
her.
supposed to be in my sandwich to the dog, and then when I said on the sandwich, you took it back out of the dog's bowl.
Newcastle's a great night out. Ali, I'll tell you what, I'd rather do Liverpool, I think, than Newcastle. Albert Doxon, the original drummer on the
Ollie, I
Beatles, that's
come
it.
from
I was in
Newcastle.
Liverpool last month. It's fine, said Mark.
Yeah.
Get yourselves up to the team. We're a decent bunch up here. Jenna said, I'm considered a plastic scouser. Leave the scousers alone. No, Jenna, it's just a laugh, mate.
As a-
Honestly,
As a
it's
just
like-
outside, I would consider myself to be a proper southerner because I tried to live in Norfolk and I couldn't bear their accent, so I had to come and live back down south. I would love to come and meet anyone from Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle. I reckon you guys are fucking lovely. I think he's just making it sound worse than what it is.
Whatever you say.
I reckon I'll get on fine with everyone.
Okay.
And I'll talk exactly like this.
No, they hear me. But they all know John Lennon. And John Lennon died in 1980. So it's quite impossible.
Oh, well, maybe because you're being derogatory to people is the whole reason why they've been horrible to you.
What'd you call a scouser in a suit and defendant? That's just wrong, mate. I'm in Liverpool 4 nights a week, not 8 days a week. Oh, mate, yeah, what a song, eh? They're really decent. That's because it's like us in Glasgow and those new guys. Yep, I get that, mate. The North is mad great. I find as a southerner living in Scotland, I prefer northern snobbery. You know, straight away, good fun. Yeah, no, I get that.
See, from where I'm sat, there ain't no kind of discrimination.
Well, we're going
I
Liverpool.
reckon I'll be totally fine.
We're going Liverpool the night before then. As soon as you want
So
to go
you're
Liverpool,
telling
fella.
me that I'm going to get a load of shit because I speak
No.
like this? I don't think I am.
I just said it's an
I'm
experience.
nice to people.
I went there on
You
that.
be nice to people, they'll be nice to you.
Yeah, but it's when they're drunk and you can't understand what they're saying.
Oh, I can understand.
And then
what
they
they're
say
saying.
that they speak this language, we speak this language. I'm like thinking, fucking hell, we're all in England here. You don't even know.
It's a different dialect.
Hmm.
There's nothing
Excuse
wrong with
me.
having different dialects.
I am from Liverpool. Oh, yeah, I read that one down. North is great. Scousers are down to earth. said Jenna. Yeah, no, definitely. Remember,
I
I
know
lived,
I know it's difficult when people come from different places because sometimes you don't have the background to bond too much. But I think it's really nice to meet different people. I'd love to meet you, Jenna. And I'd love to actually build that gap between like if someone from Liverpool, someone from just outside of London. I'd love to do
well, there's
that.
no gap, is there? The best
Yeah, of
thing,
course there is.
well, the best thing in the
There's
world
the
ever came
gap
from Liverpool.
is
John
the gap
Lennon.
is the people live in the north of the country, people who live in the south of the country. Yeah, and there's a gap because unfortunately the government don't look after the north of the country as much as what they do south. So there's where the divide lies. And also there's a
Don't divide, I
massive
don't think that's what it
divide
is.
between male and female as well. There's a pay gap. There's a massive amount
Yeah,
of
but the gap between North and South, well, Sean, it's really not like that anymore.
what was the train that was supposed to go there? HS2? Or what was
Because it's pointless, because you can get to Leeds in 2 hours. What's the point? And then go across. You can get from Liverpool Street. No, you can. What's it? You get from Euston,
how is
as I did.
it pointless?
Because that was
Anything
costing
that
billions.
makes it brilliant for people to. We're not a big country.
There's the Watford Gap, you know it, mate. But no, you're missing the point here, right? There's nothing wrong with the Scousers because West End from England ever came out from Liverpool, which is John Lennon. But you just like you've got a lot to learn what it's like up there, and it ain't like what you think.
Well, I didn't mind Leeds. You told me I'd hate it.
I did not say you'd hate it. People told me it was really rough. It wasn't as rough as what we were told, was
It's
it?
lovely. Brilliant.
And
I really
Liverpool's,
enjoyed it.
I
It was
just,
worse in London, to be fair.
I see that. Take people as oh, you know, someone,
As
yeah.
city life goes, London
And
was
Ali, this is
marvellous.
oh, I have to go on the computer, don't I? Hold on. But that is so true, mate. Because so many people are so different in all walks of life, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Remember, people think London's the be all and end all. London
It's
is
not.
a fucking
It isn't.
shithole. And the wrong place in London is
some
horrible.
horrible place in London.
There's actually more horrible places in London than there is anywhere in the country.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
you're all right
I totally agree with that.
in London when the camera's on you and you're in this lovely place that's meant to be seen.
And therefore I don't fit in there anyway
You
because
can keep
I'm not
you're leveling
posh.
up between north and south for me. I'd rather stay under the radar, pay £3 for a pint than Matt, I agree with you as well, mate. And Paul saying true, Matt. Jenny said good and bad in every place. Yeah, no, there's more worse down here.
You're totally right. There's good and bad everywhere.
There's much more
I
worse down
totally
here.
agree with you. If I had, what would I love to do? I'd go and love to look after horses probably in Ireland because Ireland is one of the places that I adore. I love it.
Yeah, I love England. But
So, what is the best part of England then?
The best part of England, what in
You're
my
going to
opinion?
pick somewhere posh.
No, it's Brighton. Brighton. That's
It's really expensive.
It's really expensive, but it's safe.
It's not safe.
It is safe.
It's got city status, and it is not safe.
What have you ever had any hassle in Brighton?
I've never had any hassle
There you
there
go.
at all. But
Hassle
you've
in
got to
London?
look at the national statistics.
It's so overpopulated. There's so many more people living in Brighton than there is, say, anywhere else. Bar in London, London's just a mess, and that was proved on Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I
It was
totally
crazy, but it was still fun. Richmond is the best part of London. Yeah, I'm not. Do you know what? I've not been to Richmond for years. ELS, evening, mate. Yep, all good here. Totally right, Alvin. 5 minutes of meeting me, you realise I was all right. I like visiting London. No chance I'd live there. Happy to get after a few days. A few hours does us in London, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. After spending a little bit of time there, I was kind of finding love again. Travelling around on the tubes and everything else. The whole city experience, which is what I wanted to do. when I was in my younger years, before we got together and we had kids and everything else, I was very much.
Yeah, how
I wanted
confident.
to work and live there.
Yeah, how
It
confident.
was, it was my dream.
If I didn't get drunk, I'd have been a croupier on a cruise boat at 18 years
Yeah.
old, and I had my life
It's
in
funny
front
how
of me.
Sean come out with that, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I was like,
And he'd never heard that story.
Michelle, I've been in the hot tub for a bit. I've got so many stories about Paul in his younger days.
I'm sure you have,
He's a
mate.
good
I'm sure
boy.
you have.
There you go. And he's known me for
A
Jesus.
long time.
Fucking hell, how long have we known each other for? How long have we known
I'm
each other?
glad
Me
there's
and
not
Ian.
anyone in there who knows my stories.
Blimey, me and Ian, it's got to be 36, 37 years. And obviously, God bless Paul Ian, as unfortunately you know. Yeah, 40 plus years. Yeah, it must be, because we went, I think, of the Kings, you were a year below me. So we were King's Court, St. Peter's, and then PMRF.
Oh, that's lovely. That really is lovely. That
Obviously,
you guys are still
yeah,
connected.
Ian's 1 year younger than me, and obviously you know Paul. You met Paul
Yeah,
that
I know
time.
Paul.
Paul that's not with us now, which is fucking a travesty, because something like YouTube.
Ian, I'd love to meet you. It would be absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, don't stitch
really
me up, mate.
I think that's part and parcel of it.
But no, it's like, obviously, as you know, Paul, I still speak to Madeline all the time, don't I?
Yeah.
And it's absolutely gutted, because my mate that actually done something with himself when everyone said he wouldn't, and then fucking got everything taken away from him. But
It's very, very sad when someone dies young.
yeah, no, definitely.
Very
40 odd
sad.
years though. That's crazy. But it is about, because I think we went through all the free schools together. So he literally lived, you go over the straight road. He was
That's
on
even
that
more
side.
than me and Nicky
Yeah.
talking to each
And I was on
other.
that side.
That's good.
Ian, do you remember, I can't just say one thing. Do you remember Holston Pills in a certain car?
I'm sure
Dave.
it was.
And Dave from somewhere. That was like one
Oh, I
that's,
need to go to Lynn.
that's
Go on,
one
now,
that's
go on,
a
go on.
crazy one.
Go on.
Yeah, we'll do Mark. Need a guided tour. Hot tub. Time machine.
Go on, other way.
Highly recommend it. Glasgow. Make sure you do Wacky O'Connor's. Mind you, you're in for a good luck finding your way out. Right, off to go some grub. Good stream. Bazza comes on. Probably be on till 12. No, I won't be that late, mate. Not tonight. Ali, thanks, mate. Brilliant. Seriously, mate. Till the next time. I think we're back on. Obviously, I've got London tomorrow. Probably back on the night after. Unless I get done in London. You never know, do you? The wife's hoping, but I'm not insured, so it's probably that bit safer. Wax blimey. Only been there once. Matt saying bye, Ali, in case you don't see that fella. But yeah, me and Ian, yeah. Christ, yeah, it must be 40 years. Jesus Christ, that's mad, isn't it? But yeah, it shows how time flies, doesn't it? It's like, Jesus Christ. Quite mad, because we grew up in that. It's kind of like that horrible little bloody village that, like, you were kind of one of them or you weren't one of them, if you see what I mean. You couldn't be different. You could be like, you had to follow like a certain crowd. And everyone says, oh, growing up in Windsor must have been so easy. No, it actually weren't, but it was all right, you know. There was worse things. Probably a lot of my problems I caused myself, but at least I was me. So, yes, mate, I remember the Holston Pills. R.I.P. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I know about Dave. Obviously, you know, I had that unfortunate incident with Dave, but obviously, I wouldn't have wanted that, mate, if I'm honest. And I never ever got to see him again. I saw Paul, fortunately. God blimey. I saw Paul at an airport, at Heathrow Airport. I think I told you this one before. And he tapped me on the back and all this dodgy stuff I'd come through customs with. And I was like, fuck, what are you doing to me, fella? But yeah, as I say, unfortunately, I didn't get to see Dave again. or anyone like that, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know too much about the ins and outs and everything, but it was a bit of a sod, mate. It was one of them. I thought trying to tap 7 tonight. Oh yes, mate.
Yeah.
What a
Tap
drink
seven's
as well.
good.
Yep. What a.
Tap 7's really good.
Yeah, no, he was just saying he remembers the Holston Pills, R.I.P. Paul Rhodes and David Gray, who I
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately didn't get time to talk to again about anything, did I? Unfortunately, it's all gone now, isn't it?
Paul Rhodes, when I met him.
Yeah, yeah. Paul's the
Yeah.
ginger
Yeah, I
fellow. That
remember
was.
him. I remember him. Yeah.
When he tells you stories, so many of the stories will interpret Paul, and then you'll understand that not this Paul, that Paul was just shot away.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a lad.
Totally.
I could never pee yourself. Actually, you've got the phone there, haven't you? Rubbish, much more anyway.
I don't know what vein of conversation you're in.
Oh,
You seem to be talking to people that you know. So, okay, someone tell me a story. So, there seems to be people who know Paul from before me, which is quite a long way back. Give me a story. Give me a story that's funny. Tell me something about Paul that I don't already know. I think I'm looking at you, Ian. There's all okay. Fine. So okay, everyone's gone quiet. So let's try and get this a little bit more proactive. I'd like everyone to tell me a little bit about themselves if they want to. Because I think that's the most wonderful thing about meeting people on the internet is that you don't really know about people. So some of your funny stories, I think we've heard a few of yours.
That's always me. So I was checking United score. Yeah, what's the score, Mark? I can't because I've got this phone on here. But yeah, no, great to see Ian. Honestly, it's I'll have to get if Ian wants to come on a live one night,
Yeah, if you want to do that, more than
would be
welcome. That'd
absolutely
be
brilliant. I'll have to have a word with him before.
Maybe we go up that way and meet him.
I don't know if he's seen Madeline. I'd love to see Madeline, but I bottled it, didn't I? 3 times when I was going to go and see her and Peter. It's really hard because there's a lot of history there.
No, still your friend's parents.
Yeah, no, yeah. Are you up for seeing Madeline or doing a live or both, mate? You have to let me know, mate, because I bottled it to see Madeline because, crikey, last time I saw Madeline, she was going to murder me. But she's chilled now. Yeah, I know she's chilled now and everything, but it's really hard and everything, you know. I shook hands and it's just like, oh, it's hard. It's really hard. I think the world of Madeline, you know, she's an absolute diamond.
She's a lovely woman.
I even get on with Stuart now, Ian. Believe it or not, as you all know, there was some issues between me and Stuart, Paul's older brother. But yeah, it's just like you want to do it, but you just kind of you're going to do it, and you're going to do it, but like you just bottle it. Like that time when I drove past her house, and I thought, oh, I can't get the shakes. Nothing's going to kill me. I think it's something from before. You just
have to let that go and realise you're an adult, not a kid now.
if you knew what me and her son put her through, you might not be quite saying that. We weren't we weren't the best children.
Okay, I'd imagine
in
you're
the
a little
world.
shite.
Yeah. And I absolutely think the world of Madeline. You know I do. But it's like it's hard, and even so long. I'm Steve, trying not to be an alcoholic. Steve.
Hiya, Steve.
I'm trying the same thing here, mate. No, actually, I haven't drunk too much lately, have we?
We've been trying to be good, try and be an operative word.
We didn't drink anything Thursday. We didn't drink anything yesterday.
But this is our
So we're not
this
that,
is
that bad.
this our job. This our business. Beer is our kind of
I
thing.
polished 15 pints of zip me up on Saturday. Worst hangover I've ever had in my life. Oh, lassie still isn't talking to me. Well, that's a touch, Sam, isn't it?
Well, we didn't go quite that far. So Sam, you've got a step above us.
Sam, when she's not talking to me, mate, she can't ask me for nothing. So as far as I'm concerned, it's cheaper. I don't have to cook for anything. Because she won't, I don't want anything. You poison me. And I'm like, okay, I'll eat it myself. So there is some pluses to it. In answer to the question, Michelle, I'm Matt, and I'm as wide as I am tall. Think odd job or ram man.
Oh, mate, that's lovely. Do you know what? I'm so looking forward to meeting everybody. As many people as possible.
Yeah, no, PD can't be good. And the good thing is, we know Dan is, so we ain't got to harass him. He gets away with it now, doesn't he?
After meeting him, he was so young. It was like, oh, bloody hell. Even I was a little bit shocked, so I knew what he looked like. So I had this group of young boys come up and go, hello. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? I thought, oh my bloody God, that's Dan. He was about 10 years younger than what I thought. So these guys did look young, but they really knew their beer and they really knew what they were talking about.
Yeah, no,
So for me, I don't care how young you look. If you know what you're talking about, that's fine.
oh, that didn't work well.
Look at the state of that, people.
Well, and this is the light end of keg. Look, I've got the same.
Oh dear, I can't drink that.
It's just, oh, I love it as well. I don't know. I've got it, ain't I? Yep, I've got it all here. See, I've not messed up anyone, so. The worst thing is, that's another 2 kegs of Oktoberfest gone. That's
I
not
just
good.
think PD convention is going to work itself out. I reckon everyone's going to be like, really?
Papa,
Oh, I don't know how to
it's the
speak
end of
to
keg.
each other.
This one,
Yeah, it's finished.
unfortunately, gone. Gutted. Absolutely love that keg. But not quite as good
Love
as,
Brown was absolutely spectacular. I absolutely loved it.
not as good as this one. That's definitely the best one, in my opinion. Anyway. Good one.
Well, they both run out.
Yeah.
Oh dear, finished
Yeah,
pretty much everything.
Quite.
Oh, it's not good.
Wasn't quite part of the plan, them two. Never mind. Shit happens, doesn't it? There's some more coming in the next day or so, anyway, so we'll have to top up a bit.
We will.
I wouldn't mind. I did a full keg of spat in October on Friday. Yeah, well, I did it nearly Thursday night, didn't I? It fucking hurt me, mate. Didn't it? Oh, Wednesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday.
We've had a very busy week.
Wednesday night, Sam. I did the live of Bazaar. Then I came off. Then I've done some Facebook Mad lives. But anyone with a brain would go indoors, wouldn't it? Then I decided I was Robbie Williams and might come out for a Swifty. Yep, you can come out for a Swifty SJ. Come out for Seabrook. Never been so drunk or had a hangover. Yeah, I was quite bad.
A lot of guys find that the Oktoberfest gives them a hangover. I don't get that.
Yeah, but you went in.
I don't get a hangover.
You went in and left me on my own. So I went mad, didn't I? It's your fault. If you hadn't have gone in, I wouldn't have got so bad, you see.
Yeah, I'm more for drinking during the day than in the evening, though.
But isn't that? It's all part of the fun, isn't it? It's like, well, we'll do something with Liverpool. Not Paul. We'll do something with Liverpool if you want.
I just want to meet up with people.
Honestly, I don't know how you two survive. No, mate, I have
There
that
are
sometimes,
times
mate.
when we're just like so exhausted.
I don't, mate. Yeah, seriously, mate. I'm sometimes not good. Look, just loaded Oktoberfest. Starting up tomorrow Wednesday.
We
Love us.
do get to the point where we're really exhausted, especially if we've been out and about. It's
So, John-
like I did the thing where they track the steps, and we did 50,000 steps 2 days in a row. So it was absolutely crazy, and we were drinking that whole time as well. So that was really mad, and plus it was like we were really worn out as well, weren't we?
It was tough the weekend, yeah. It was, Jesus, yeah. When I say it was tough,
Two festival days in a row was too much, really, for our age.
yeah, for my age. Yeah,
your age, you'd be fine.
I was a fitness freak. I was running up and down the stairs. Yeah.
50,000 steps. How many steps do you do in a day?
I'd say like 20 at least.
You do 20 steps in a day.
At least.
You're like me.
50,000.
You can't stop once you start. Yep. Didn't get a hangover, but this is it. Yeah.
No, I don't find it is a massive hangover. Because the purity laws, it's got nothing in there that's going to give you a hangover. You're just thinking that you feel bad.
Oktoberfest in Newcastle in October. Perfect opportunity. Get yourself up to the tomb. They'll murder me, mate. I won't come back.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I actually don't think it is. I think that people would love to embrace other people from other parts of the country.
Oh, Mark, you know it. That's the trouble there. It's like, Jesus Christ. They weren't part of the plan. No, never mind. At least I got 2 empty kegs to go back.
Camden wouldn't have been our choice tomorrow, would it? If we were going to pick it.
No
wouldn't be
way.
our
I'll tell you what,
choice.
I'd rather go up north, go to Camden.
But I'm looking forward to doing the day out there.
Yeah, no, really
The
pleased.
staff are really
Perfect
friendly.
draft sorted everything out for us, didn't they?
It's cool.
I can't get too pissed on a weekend or I'll ring all my gaffers and offer them out. Yeah, I used to do a few things like that. Funny enough, isn't it? Detective, MW. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great night. Good evening, fella. Yep. This is a quick
Bye,
live.
thank you.
I blame Bazza, but he's gone off drunk, isn't he? Actually, I'll blame Ponderer. He can have the blame now. No, I'll blame you, yeah.
Yep, totally all my fault. I take blame.
Should be like a bear with a sore head in the morning. Should say, that was meant to be a quick live. It's all your fault. And I say, go back
I've
for
got
the
my
live.
alarm set for 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Be prepared. Hey, put your headphones in when you go to bed. Because be prepared for your mum shouting at me, I hate you. I'll be like, it's our anniversary.
Are any of you on Narky with me? Rest of the time.
I've fighted a lot of them. I've done that, mate, too many times, isn't it? I'll take you. You're right. Did I really say that?
Funnier when I do it.
Do you know, it's when you wake up in the morning, mate, you're in the police cell and they say, do you know what you've done? And you think, I'm sure that wasn't me.
Who's been in more police cells than you?
Certainly not you. You haven't been nowhere. Get out of
I've
here.
not been in more prisons than you, but I've been in more police
Did
cells.
please shush a bit?
I didn't do anything. There was resulted going to court. Well, actually, a couple of times I went to court, but it never got me in prison.
Yeah, I know. Really unnecessary.
No, because
It's not relevant. It's like, well, everyone has a past. But you can't
and you
give
can
up.
accuse me of anything. It doesn't mean I actually did the crime.
Ooh, okay. Outside the Witherspoons at the back of the train station now. I got bath on the Witherspoons in Slough, so I couldn't really do that one. Hi, Mark. Don't know if you know my new name. Just saying hi. Stop. Keeps licking my
He
legs.
loves licking his legs.
He's going
It's driving
mad.
him
It's like,
nuts.
bloody dog. Tiger. Sit. You are a good boy now.
It is. I'm sizing you up because I'm not eating you like that.
Do you think he's going to eat me? Seriously? This dog likes me more than
Calm
anything.
down.
He's never
Look
going
at
to do
him
that.
smiling and you smiling.
I don't think that's camera. Will camera?
He's smiling.
Tiger? Hold on.
Oh, where's them teeth?
Look, look, you notice I'm putting the camera on him. Look, I can't- Tiger,
There's a tease.
you're really hard to see
He's
on it, isn't
smiling. Yeah. That's why he likes night time because he goes and stealth.
he? Yeah, because he knows no one can see him, doesn't he?
How many times he jumped you?
Eh? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? What I brought for you. Oh, man!
Oh. Oh. Tissue noise.
Lucky can't wait.
Unless you found a Rottweiler, you wouldn't know.
Right, where are we? Yeah, I'm Mark. Yep, detective. All right, hi. But he didn't know that. There you go. Everyone's up to date, see?
Rottweiler is the best dog ever.
No, Tyson. was
Ever,
best
ever,
dog
ever, ever.
Best dog ever is obviously there. How could you even make me let go?
Rottweiler is the best dog
How
ever.
many have you had? I think they are. I think I better take that off, haven't you, dude? Jesus Christ.
I like that.
But no, it's been another good one, isn't it?
It's been absolutely brilliant. Everyone's been really, really
Just like that.
fantastic.
Just like that. Brilliant.
Mark B, sorry. Back now, needed some food.
No, that was good earlier. I had a thing that
What I miss?
and I gave some
Nothing
back.
too spectacular, mate.
No, it's been quite quiet and sedate tonight. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice just to do these
There's been a
random
few
ones.
people popping in and out, and that's been lovely just to talk to people and stuff. Isn't it?
So I did a bit of sandwich and then I kind of missed. And they went right to
So
the
bloody thing's not. Aha, see, I'm still here, mate.
Can you believe that?
Stupid phone.
Couldn't got that. I'm proud of it.
It's bad. It's rolled in the wrist.
It's not been out for ages, Bandit. Where's it dead?
No, it's just because I threw Bandit some food earlier and missed, but that didn't
Our daughter had the right she had to come and rescue Tiger, didn't she?
Oh, last night. Yeah, well, I went to sleep.
The German Shepherd lets all the dogs in because he can open the doors. And we keep the doors unlocked because if anyone's stupid enough to try and rob us, let them try. But
You're not going to get past him, are you?
you're not gonna
Hey,
get past
Sam's
the
in from
dogs.
Australia.
Are you Sam?
Mate, I've done one
But
for the
Tiger-
team here tonight.
Tiger wouldn't come through the back door.
How are you, fella?
He
Good
kept
to see you.
knocking on the front door. The bear was barking. It's like a synchronization, isn't it?
They'll be out any second.
So George comes down and she has to let Tiger in, even though the back door's open.
Why does he just go in the back door? Why is he something else?
Papa better
He's a
tonight.
bit
Right
precious.
upon him, man. It's Matt Wotton. I'm liking your newer videos, but I've always said you've got the right to post what you want. Yep, I agree with that.
I think everyone's got the right to post what they want.
And I agree with. Oh shit, it's not there, is it? No, why is it not there? Ah,
But
there.
we
There you go.
we also have the right to reevaluate how we feel and how we adjust to how we feel about other people.
Just knocked off night shift. Walk home, they might crack a beer. Yeah, definitely, Sam. I don't know if I can be here much longer tonight.
Go on, Sam. Get it on.
It's the middle of the morning there, isn't it?
Yeah. You've worked hard.
Tomorrow never comes.
Get it on.
But yeah, no. It's
5 o'clock Sunday.
it's 5 o'clock in the morning where Sam is. He's in Melbourne, isn't he? Where Richard lives. Remember Sam? Come on live. An absolute legend. This man here, people, he's in Melbourne, Australia. And I've got to go back there, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
I've got to do it. It's like, I said, Sam, about with
It's like
Richard.
a pilgrimage. You want to go there. You really want to go there. I do anyway.
I just got to see my mate again, haven't I? And I've got to meet Sam now, you know, because if I come all the way out there to
Absolutely.
Melbourne, how can I not meet him? I'd see
We
Richard
have
again.
such the best laughs. When we do long haul travel, we don't take it as like
don't we? Yeah,
a beast of a travel.
No,
I don't know about
We
you,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
real
I don't
good
know about
laugh.
you, yeah.
I like a chicken and
Well, no, I'm trying to make Richard in heaven. I'm trying to jump a bit now.
It's still long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, long's good enough. But Panay,
He's been doing long haul since about 2 years old.
Yeah, I think I can handle it.
Yeah, I think you can handle it.
It's a lay it down for you. Mainly the reason I was such a problem with it is I never didn't come to me.
Oh, I
Oh, so you was
So,
being
we're
deliberately
fine now.
difficult.
I was, and I'll admit that.
And hopes were sitting.
chat about this.
Because I
Pass me a beer, please.
if,
Em.
if
You
I,
talk to the people on YouTube here because I need a little chat with him.
I don't remember why, but I remember
It's 48 degrees in the fucking taxi and you're freaking out.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
I was intentionally.
I won't do him in on video, everyone.
Yeah, I'll get done in after the video.
Yeah, wait till the video
I'm
ends.
just saying, I'm a different person.
We've been some amazing countries in play, and some of them have been really bloody hot, haven't they, at times?
That's what you like. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. You know it, Mark. And Mark Wanderer, Tuesday in Osmond versus the Lioness. Who will win? Yeah, shit. Oh, yeah, I can't be too nice to Sam. Quick, get his thing off there. We're England here, mate. We're England here. I'll put this one up.
England.
Oh, I'll put him back up again.
USA.
Of course, it's real, Papa. If they were neighbours, become good friends. Not convinced. Yeah, I get that. No, Cummings plus bounce of the dog. Papa, it will. I've been working all week. I get that as well. I'll tell you what, if I end up drunkless tonight, it's all your lot's fault. That's Sam's fault.
It's always my fault.
Mm.
You know, I stubbed my toe out. The first thing I did.
Yeah.
last year.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and me.
Was it
I
my
was
fault?
wearing me off at trainers earlier and my foot started to hurt. And I thought,
Whose
fucking
fault
him.
was it?
Yours.
Totally.
Bloody
Totally
hell,
my
I
fault.
haven't spoken to Craig or Jack. I know they went and had a good time, Sam, on Saturday. That's all I know. No, I haven't spoken to either of them, mate.
Craig's a
You guys
lovely
do these
guy.
live sessions a lot. Just one on YouTube that came up. Get some Kanye on. Whoa, go. Blood on the leaves. Cookie bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's your mate here, Sean. Get some
Oh,
Kanye.
lad loves a bit Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye's back, isn't he, Sean?
Yeah,
Tell him,
he's
tell him,
coming,
tell him,
he's
tell him,
coming soon.
tell the man.
I'm hearing all the rumors about the new album.
Tell him, tell him.
Go on.
They're speculating it's going to be before the end of the year, but I like to keep pessimistic. They're saying it's a mix of the college dropout, the life of Pablo, and a little bit of Dark Fantasy.
There you go.
Most of the tracks
You
are
heard it here
none of the
first.
religious shit.
None.
There's nothing like any of the new
Snoop
albums.
Dogg, yep, legend Mark as well, mate.
They're saying it's going to be
Funny
like
how
the
you
old
can't
shit.
stream for an hour and then dump off your news till the house.
Yeah, that kind of seems to be what happens.
Yeah, no, it'd be great to see Kanye back for music as
Yeah.
well, more than anything. I know he's been through some shit. A lot of it caused
I
himself.
actually, do you know what?
No,
I
most
saw
of it's
a
not
really,
really
a really.
Most of
What
it's
do you call it when people are talking about other people on Facebook?
back talking.
I
Shit
don't
talking,
know. I
depends.
don't.
Got
No,
100
a
marks.
post where people are commenting on
That kind of thing on post.
it. Mm.
Yeah, that's what kind of thing.
And they were talking
Well, like a
about
discussion.
Kanye, and they said, name a word that you think of when you think of Kanye. And there was a lot of people saying mental health. There was a lot of people saying religious. There was a lot of people saying sad, hurt, lonely. There weren't a lot of people. There weren't a lot of people.
Always find something.
There weren't a lot of people saying,
Put on with my shit
nasty
just
stuff.
way too long.
which I was really surprised of, because I expect Kanye to get a lot of shit.
With any amount of brain sees Kanye on the surface level, he said this about you, he said this about you. They think about it on a deeper level, why he said it, and you realize it's not his fault.
I think with Kanye, he's got a lot of
Kanye
issues
West, by the way, anyone
that he needs to
we-
work through.
talking about here.
And his new wife has certainly been helping.
Snoop.
I hope. What's
And
her
then
name?
Mark.
Julia.
Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca.
Haircut 100. That's the 80s thing, isn't it?
Bianca, his new wife is Australian.
Bianca.
What?
It's not pronounced the same way as the English way.
So it's with a crook.
Bianca.
No offense, Sam. Ah, see?
Yeah, well, you're never going to get rid of anyone who's poor. He's too worried about him.
Bro, he's always in debt. What are you talking about?
She gave me money when I need.
Go on.
Hell, trifling remedy. Hell, to go digger. Well,
Go on, this bit.
That family.
That bitch won't leave.
Yeah.
You're
There
not
we go.
stupid. She's not stupid, are you? I'll give her that, innit? I'll give her that. That's good. That's good. That's good.
It's gospel. I actually love gospel.
Actually, at the time, they thought
I'm not
this-
religious, but I love gospel
at the time,
music.
they
I
thought
find it
race
really
music was-
uplifting.
They thought race music was heresy at the time. They said he couldn't do it.
I find it really uplifting. If there's any church as an atheist that I could go to, it'd be a gospel church. 'cause
I'm
I
with you,
love
Mark.
the
I don't think this West person made his presence in the North. I'll introduce you, Matt.
Oh, I'll help. Anyway,
And yeah, Mark Ponderman, yes, me. I like the way he changed a few thoughts. It's only YouTube. It goes on regardless. I'll shut up now. But I like your new outlook on YouTube. Yeah, it's just like this is a
Oh.
difficult one to get into all this, isn't it? Especially when you've had a few. If I say the wrong thing, everything I do is take down and use as evidence against me. Mark,
You're never going to say the wrong thing if you're always going to say what's coming from your heart. From my heart is that I
Well,
don't
what
I
if my
don't
heart's saying something
look
that
down
you're-
on anybody. I don't
what?
have a prejudice
that's it.
against anybody.
Oh,
And I think that we should all be standing together as
Yeah,
one.
I think all this YouTube shit's gone now. I mean, it's like everyone's going to get on and bang. Well,
Well,
most
if they
people
do,
are gonna get on.
if they don't, then the rest of it I'm not going to be part of. So I
I'd
really
love to go to
couldn't
the
care
gospel
less.
church in
Yeah,
rural America and sing with
Yeah,
the choir. It'd be fun as
that
fuck.
would be absolutely fucking fantastic. I'd love that too.
Did Mr. West and some of the Jewish people and get blacklisted by Adidas? Oh, you
Actually,
see, Mark.
no, wait,
Mark
but
knows it all there,
Adidas
doesn't he?
backtracked it and started selling his shit. You know how much of their money was from Yeezys?
I don't want to get involved in anything that's commercial, and I don't really understand what the relationship between Kanye
Yeah,
West
see?
and Adidas is.
Let
So I'm
everyone.
not gonna
You can't win
comment
them
on
all,
that.
fella. We know that.
Adidas.
I hope you're on the old Spat and
Adidas.
Oktoberfest at your end as well,
You are
Mark.
not American.
We show you're too
Adidas.
short to look down.
That's why I'm always looking up.
And Jenna said, just making stuffed crust pizza. I could do a pizza, Jenna. Send them one.
Oh, I hope it's good, Jenna.
You could send us one down here. I could do a pizza, couldn't you?
Mm. That sounds good, man.
Okay, on, chef.
Both.
kitchen's that way.
Yeah, kiss my fucking ass.
No.
I ain't no shit.
No.
Yeah, we noticed.
Oh,
I'm up with the hip stuff. Pizza, please. Yeah. See, Jenna, you've got two customers now. Me and Mark.
Jenna, you gotta be inundated.
Jenna, I'm hungry.
Make them jealous. Make them jealous. Come and join us. Come and join us on the stream. Show us your pizza.
You're going to kill me tonight.
Exactly.
Kanye's a good artist, or was. If I had a brand, I wouldn't want him anywhere near me. Same as the Kardashians. Fair comment. They'll burn the pizza. Yeah, but what a fucking burn that was, wasn't it, when he done the pizza? Granddad.
Look at all the things Kanye said. Look at all the things
All
that
I can
Kanye
think
said,
of
right?
is
And nobody
The
wants
Royal Burger. I
Uh,
don't like a cheeseburger.
Stephen
I
says,
like a Royal burger.
Kanye West is so rubbish, can't understand the hype.
Well, Stephen's clearly fucking dead.
Oh, burn.
Oh, yeah,
Burn.
we like that people on our channel.
They must have
Everyone's
someone that
entitled to their own opinion.
Well,
Not
not if
everyone's
their
going to love
opinion's wrong.
Kanye.
Not if
I
their
think
opinion's
Kanye's
wrong.
king, but not everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't just say a person's whole discography.
If
is
everyone
rubbish,
liked the
then you're
same
not listening to every
thing,
song.
then life would be
I'm
bloody
sorry, but
Papa,
boring.
Stephen fella,
I'll
he
start a
listens to every
fundraiser
Kanye
to buy
song.
Michelle a ladder so she can look down on people.
She does.
Kanye's no Biggie Smalls like. Yeah.
Big Bang
When
Shia.
it comes to freestyle rapping, Kanye isn't. Biggie
Kanye
Smalls
can freestyle.
is the king of freestyle rapping.
You
isn't
know,
it?
most of Kanye's songs are freestyles, right?
Some
He
Brad
just thinks-
Paisley, please. Kanye was worshipping Hitler.
No, he wasn't. He said that was
He used to like his tracks, but he's lost the plot these days. I do like
Sean
to
can
know
actually
how
explain a
Kanye
little
is
bit of
against
that
all
Hitler
work.
stuff.
all white bullshit.
What Kanye
So,
actually
Sam?
said was there were redeeming qualities to Hitler, not that he worshipped him or he believed in what he was doing.
Yeah, I know. I actually think that's true because let's face it, Hitler did make
Well, if you managed to sink every aircraft
a
from
lot of people
Battleship,
follow
he
him.
sailed on,
I
but now
don't
he's knackered
agree
green.
with him.
Take the
I-
statement.
Mark,
Oh my God!
that-
Do I not agree with him?
Take the basic
Oh,
statement there were
that one.
redeeming qualities to Hitler.
Yeah,
That is the one there.
Like them, also he treated us not well. That's
Yeah.
a redeeming
Yeah.
quality,
it's a
is it not?
redeeming quality.
So therefore,
I
Kanye was
think,
right.
look on the screen. So what Ponder
I
just said.
can't see anything. What
Right,
was it
not only
saying?
have you managed to sink every aircraft carrier and battleship you ever sailed on, now you've got a knackered gravy boat. When they got an escapade, wasn't it?
That's when Raquel's family comes to visit. And
We
he
couldn't
put
step
the
out of the way of them
bis-
bullets.
he mixed up the biscuit.
Kanye, when he did college
Yeah.
dropout, was good. His mental health did him badly, unfortunately. Kanye has 99 problems, but being sane isn't one.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Do you
a
like the
problem.
new style of country and rap?
Country music is my
But I
biggest
think
thing.
Taylor Swift killed country music.
How did Taylor Swift kill country music?
ruined
Because
it.
she's pop music.
She
She
dug
is
it into the
nowhere
ground.
near
No.
country music.
No,
Country
no, no, no,
music
no,
is
no.
Kenny
People-
Rogers and Dolly Parton.
People-
Please,
people-
people, on my live
people-
stream, someone knows something about country music.
Listen, let me Google that for you. There's
Oh,
at least two
Jesus
albums Taylor Swift
Christ.
has done that have been
Taylor
considered country
Swift
music.
is not country. Oh, you are joking me.
No, I don't believe it. but-
Not that I dislike Taylor Swift. I just don't dig it either. You see Taylor Swift as country music.
I don't. I'm saying it's literally she is defined as country music.
Kenny Rogers, the gambler.
American pop and country music singer-songwriter, whose tales of young heartbreak achieved widespread success. She is considered a country music artist.
That is bullshit.
I don't exactly agree with it either. I'm just saying. That's what it said on Wikipedia.
Mr. Stella, Kanye's Uncle Fred did some plastering work for me New Year's Eve. Well, to be honest, I've never been happy with the finish. Bit lumpy. Taylor Swift predicted to be a billionaire time she's 40. God help us.
Okay, so how do we
That's
feel
from
about
Jenna.
Taylor Swift? We've gone a little bit into Kanye West.
Right.
How do we feel about Taylor Swift?
Well, let's be honest, right?
Kanye.
Kanye made that bitch famous, as he said in the song.
She's a very wholesome, beautiful looking girl.
Beautiful looking.
Fucking
Yes.
hell.
Fucking Jesus.
She looks like Waluigi.
Well,
I thought Ronald Reagan was
3
better looking
billion
than Taylor Swift.
followers probably think so.
She did do an album recently. It was fake. She did more fake.
See? Fuck you.
I would rather Dolly Parton than Taylor Swift.
You and me both for that.
I'd rather Kim Kardashian than Taylor
Well,
Swift.
it depends what
Kim Kardashian can't sing.
Oh,
Well, I'd say she can sing better than that.
yeah.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's not
It's all us singers.
Can I have the break, please?
Well, I plugged it in because it's flat. You gave it to
No.
me when it's flat.
Oh.
Oh dear. Yeah, difference of opinion here, but that's the whole idea of it. Taylor Swift is only famous because Kanye got up and jumped on the
No,
award
I
show.
don't think she's only
The racist
famous
award
because
show.
of that.
And you talk about
No, she's
good-looking
not only
people.
famous
and
because of
singers.
that. And she's not only famous
Yeah.
because
Why?
that she is.
Pumping out a load of shit.
Agreed, but the point is, look at the graph.
Katy Perry, yeah, I'm with you on that, Sam.
Katy Perry.
Hey,
Katy Perry's
Well, she's
brilliant.
singing with Kanye.
right?
E.T., yeah, with Kanye.
She's
It's brilliant.
Brilliant. Jesus,
Country
she's
music only
married
beat by
to
the
the
number
most
one.
handsome man in the world, Orlando Bloom.
Second,
Right.
I think she meant second.
Yeah.
After you.
She's
of
doing
course.
something right by the look.
Oh,
hold
the
on.
land of bloom, yeah.
By the look of it. Wouldn't say I'm a fan though, said Jenna. Yeah, no, Jenna, I can't like Taylor Swift. Actually, I fucking despise her.
The music's terrible.
She's just got
It's
famous
just
because
catchy
Kanye made a
pop music.
dickhead of himself. And
what he
like-
said was
Yeah,
right.
but
What he said was right,
Taylor
though.
Swift can play the
a
piano.
Beyonce.
She
Yeah,
can
no,
play the guitar. She
Right,
can play the
right.
banjo and the ukulele.
Yeah, okay,
So there
right.
you go.
I'll
She
give
can play
Taylor Swift
4
one thing.
instruments.
When she was
That
at Wembley,
makes her a
Hold on,
musician
when-
rather than just a
right.
singer.
when Taylor Swift played Wembley Stadium and she filled Wembley Stadium, let's give her that. Yeah, let's give Taylor that. 8,000 people. What was the biggest roar? And she introduced Robbie Williams that can't fill Wembley, yet Taylor does, and she did perform really well with Robbie.
She
Don't get me
might
wrong.
not be your thing, but she's a thing for a lot
What about
of
Eminem?
people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my favourite Eminem
I
song.
Love
love
Eminem.
Eminem.
My
Watch
favourite
him.
Eminem song
We
is-
watched
Yeah,
her
no,
at Wembley.
Jenna, I get that one. Look, I'll put that one up here.
my
And she
favourite Eminem
does
song.
write all her own songs now. She didn't in the past, but she does now. Plays her own instruments, etc. No, I get that, mate. Seriously. I
You
just
can't knock
No, I
someone
just-
that
I'm not
has
knocking someone. I
this
just don't
kind
like
of
her.
phenomenal
Yeah, I know, but someone
success.
says she's so fucking fit. I don't think she's so fucking fit.
70% of her
Nicole,
success is because of
what's her name?
She wants
The one
to
who's
shut
gone out
down.
with Lewis Hamilton. She's a better singer, a better songwriter, a better dancer,
Oh,
and
she
she's better
is
looking.
fake. She's
Ah.
fake.
I-
Taylor Swift isn't
you
fake.
can't knock somebody with that amount of
No,
success.
Chaz and Dave love tonight. No, definitely not, mate.
She's not
Let's
fake.
cut to the chase.
There's
Now,
no,
one of them
there's
people
no hair
mentioned
extensions.
on
There's
Sean
no breast
Connery's.
implants.
Yep.
There is no
Definitely, Matt. I agree with that.
Botox.
Can you not? You're not even reading me.
Because
You're just ranting
you
about.
are going on
you-
about a girl that is
Because
going
I have an
on.
opinion, and you're just going on about something. There's nothing to do with this conversation.
Okay.
Why am I cleaning windows, Mister Stella Boxhead? Get hold on. I'm sure I keep missing these. Achy breaking heart.
Yeah, that's Miley Cyrus's dad. Don't break my heart. Miley Cyrus's dad. Miley Cyrus's dad.
She skipped an award show.
No, really, what's that song?
Miley
Right from the
Cyrus.
start, I'll give you my heart. I can't think of what song. There's a definite
Achy
song
Breaky
there.
Heart is Miley
I
Cyrus.
love Eminem, Jenna. Seriously,
Eminem's best song was Kim.
Eminem is master of modern
Maybe
music.
that's where we left him.
I'm glad. I need to watch 8 Mile, Sam. 8 Mile. George Foreman played the UK. Yep, that's true, Mark. Just remember this country's music, bigger music in the USA. Yep, got that. Done that. Katy Perry had fat ankles. Said, Papa. What about
They're
Eminem
called
talking at that moment?
candles.
Yeah. No, Eminem, like, I absolutely love Eminem. Eminem said some stupid things
He said a lot of stupid things.
in his
Almost
life.
there. Not on your phone.
No, I'm reading that. Rabbit. Yeah, rabbit. You're talking my language, Mark. No, Eminem said a lot of stupid things. In his life,
Eminem had a really hard life. Really hard.
it's a hard
upbringing.
knock life. As
Yeah,
Jay-Z
it
sang.
wasn't for Jay-Z.
Wasn't
Yes,
it?
it
He's a
was.
And
fucking
it certainly
immigrant.
wasn't for people.
He had to sell
Like
crack
J-Lo.
out of his house. And then we
Oh,
had to sell
yeah,
crack.
you know it. Jenna, Eminem,
Around the dangerous streets of Brooklyn.
when we went to,
I grew up in the dangerous streets of fucking England.
where did we watch Eminem? Wembley. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. And Dr. Dre came on stage, and I had a premonition that Dr. Dre would come on stage, and he did. So it was quite mad. Yeah, we love him, man. Okay, off to bed, been a brass. Best live on YouTube with the best chat. I love watching this. Until the next time. Mark, back on Wednesday night, I think. Paul, pretty sure you said your kids were named after Sean Coombs. That's it, mate.
Yeah.
Like was a
youngest
90s
is
modest
Sean
touch man,
John
but now
Coombs.
Eminem has taken it to another level. Yeah, no, seriously, I love Eminem.
John Coombs doesn't need to even do anything anymore because he's made so much money.
But yeah, no, I love Eminem. He's
If you watch the carpool with him with James Corden, He's just like, yeah, he's totally
Top
fucking
two.
bass. He's lovely.
Mark, have a good night. Yeah, no, thanks, Mark. Mark's got to go. So thank you, Pondering Man. Seriously,
Yeah, thanks everyone.
as excellent. Your
You've been
input's been
brilliant.
brilliant. No, Pondering Man's going.
Yeah, that's one time. Thank you everyone.
Okay. You're hard work, isn't you? Yeah, yeah. But no. We are Kanye fans.
I call myself a lot more than a Kanye fan.
Yeah, but Eminem is. I'm
No,
not too-
he went and get cosmetic surgery and the Botox.
Dad,
and
you
shit.
have to agree that one song, Kim, is crazy.
What?
That song, Kim. You ever heard of Eminem song?
I've heard every Eminem song.
Yeah, but that's
I see-
that one is crazy.
Eminem first album was massive and great for a metalhead. He pushed it too far and got his head up.
Is that
Yeah,
not?
no, I know what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying there.
totally agree.
Eminem very clever, makes music to provoke reaction. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
both. Yeah, no, man, I get that. He fucked me off when he slated Jackson over things that weren't true, but that's just my shit, isn't it?
It is what it is.
I
I
snapped.
reckon we're gonna get to the end of the conversations that we're having now, and then we're gonna cut off, guys. So get it in now. Whatever you want to say to us.
No,
Let's
I love
finish off
Eminem,
this
didn't I?
conversation. Honestly, I think you guys have been absolutely amazing.
I
This
can
whole
prescribe
stream
drugs. Said
has
Papa.
been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, because we've all got our opinions. Obviously, we're not going to agree. We're not all going to be like Kanye West or Eminem or
We don't have
Jay-Z
to.
fans.
I don't think we have to.
And that's the whole idea of it.
I think that's the great thing about being people is you don't have the same opinion. How fucking boring would it be if everyone had the same opinion?
If we all love the same singer, you'd have nothing to talk about. I love John Lennon more than anyone. I already think. And there's nothing ever going to change that.
But I do believe that we've got to end this stream soon.
Curtis, he's back. Look, like Slim Shady. Guess who's back? Back again. Curtis is back. And Curtis, seriously, SJ, tell Curtis you want to go and meet him. Look, Curtis, he doesn't come on and talk very often. Look,
I must say, I am excited to go see how it is over there.
he wants to come to Northern Ireland.
He really wants to visit Northern Ireland because of you. So there you go. You're engaging the younger people to come and visit your homelands.
You gave me a good impression, didn't you? So I wanted to
Of
see what's
course,
out there.
of course.
What you say, cash in advance, no refunds. Iron Maiden is the greatest British metal band ever. Yeah, a lot of things for Iron Maiden. Isn't it? I wasn't really into that, to be honest with you, Mark.
It's
but
either your thing or it isn't.
I remember Run to the Hills back in the 80s, and that was fucking huge. Yeah, AC/DC. And, yeah. But Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills was absolutely huge, like years and years ago. Definitely, Curtis said, Belfast, lovely city and plenty to do, which is fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon we'd love to see that. And
Yeah,
Sean
no.
would love to come with us. So
Yeah, didn't
one
agree
day
with
we're gonna
Eminem
come
slating MJ. MJ was a great artist, troubled, yes, but I don't believe he was the monster people made him out to be. No, man, I'm a pure Jackson fan,
that's
but fucking hell, mate, that's a
totally my perspective
that's a
on it.
tough
but
one to get into with Jackson.
It gets very, very difficult because lots of people believe different things.
First time I really
Your
loved
take is
Jay-Z
my
was
take.
when the Beastie Boys did a concert and one fell ill. Jay-Z jumped in and did their songs. Was in the UK. Oh, that's an interesting one. I didn't know that. So Jay-Z jumped in on the Beastie Boys. Oh, that's quite bad. Eminem and a load for a song with only 5 words. Slim Shady. Rude. Eminem best song 666. Eminem Iron Maiden best song 667. Neighborhood of the Beast. Yeah, I remember. Was it Neighborhood of the Beast? I think it's called Neighborhood of the Beast. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember that.
No, I think it was called Control Freak.
Oh, must have met you.
Really? Must have met you then. That's a half an hour with you, poor fuckers. I don't think it's actually called Nature of the Beast, I thought, or something. We wouldn't know because your musical ability doesn't go that far. I don't care what some artists have done. I still like their songs. Yeah, case it gets
Yeah.
deep all that with Jackson. It's like I don't even do that one anymore.
We have this hard kind of morality, push and pull and push and shove, where we like R. Kelly songs. And should you like R. Kelly songs?
We're not going
Should
into
you
about R.
like
Kelly.
Gary Glitter songs? Should you? Can you differentiate between the music and the artist? It's hard.
Saw the Prodigy a few years back. They're supposed to be supported by Public Enemy. Don't believe the hype. Your Eminem and Kanye's wouldn't be there today without the Public Enemy.
Yeah.
100%, fella.
Totally.
I absolutely love Public Enemy.
I think Eminem would say.
I actually went to
same thing.
Brixton in 1988 to watch Public Enemy, but they sold me loads of fucking drugs that weren't drugs.
Salt and pepper.
Right. Yeah, I saw salt and pepper's here and real bad, and like, but I didn't hang around till because they would make you keep buying these bag of herbs, and it was like it was just one of them days in Brixton Academy as a 17-year-old, and they were going to do It Takes a Nation of Millions to hold us back, but unfortunately, I couldn't hang around. Evening, Neil. Good to see you, fella.
Hi,
And Curtis said 100%. And Jenna said, yeah, I can separate the music from the artist.
You have to, because there's certain songs that you really love, but yeah,
sometimes,
the musician is awful and they did awful things. So there's a little bit me that wants to totally renounce the music and not be part of that. But you can't help liking the songs.
It's a tough one because I mean, loved R. Kelly. Funny enough, the doorman on Saturday and Friday was like a spitting image of R. Kelly, but he's a big black fella, and I didn't really want to call him R. Kelly because I thought he'd probably
no, I don't think it'd be too
bounce me out. But he was really big built, like R. Kelly was, wasn't it? And he had all the dreads, you know, going all the way down. He looks a spitting image. I won't take his picture.
Wasn't very handsome man.
He fucking murdered me. He was a massive
He had
beast.
no need to do the things he did.
He did, so there's something wrong with him. It's just another long story. In it. Wu-Tang Clan, blimey, yeah, now there's some serious rappers. Yeah, just tank full chest sub, what's your theme? Very nice pint of cider if you need to do a review of it. Brilliant, case. Yes, I've released that, and you can go music software and remove the artist from the instrument. It's good to know, yeah. 100% Eminem even did a song where he gave credit to all the bands that made him. He credits a lot of rap bands. Do you know the mad thing about Eminem though? And this is one that a lot of people don't know. But Jackson brought the rights to all these songs because he abused Jackson.
So he went and bought the rights to his songs.
Gary Glitter's songs are based on Grundy drummers, same as Adamant. Adamant as well, yeah.
One of my first favourites. That's where my
one of my
favourite
Christmas songs was Another Rock and Roll Christmas. Damn you, yeah. I know, mate. Time's that. Like I said before on the live, I want to sit on Jimmy's knee and have Jimmy fix it for me. Fuck knows what he'd have done to me.
I think as people, we're entitled to enjoy music the way we want to. So we should be allowed to enjoy every single song without supporting an artist that has.
Yeah, but you feel bad, don't you? You kind of feel bad. It's like, especially with R. Kelly, because he got a lot of years. I mean, Sean says he's still not guilty, but what do we have on the PD start? Well, we did have Lionbrow Oktoberfest and Spatten Oktoberfest, Curtis, but Michelle done it. Oh, Jenna, mate, this is a tough one. What has everyone views on MJ? Said Jenna. I don't think he was what they made him out to be.
I absolutely love Michael Jackson. I think he was asexual. I don't think he was the beast that people made him out to be. I don't think he was a child molester. I think he was someone who was highly less understood, because when you are someone so out of the sphere of what is normal, how can you be understood?
I think he was fucking weird, but he wasn't a pedophile.
Yes, he was fucking weird.
Oh, he was weird.
I totally agree.
There's no doubt about it. You can't say Jackson weren't weird.
I don't think he was a paedophile. I don't think he had a sexuality.
Hold on, where are we? Where are we? Matt, Jim will certainly have fixed it for you, Paul.
And then you've got
Just
them all
remember
bits
that.
on the
Now this is
difference
the best one.
Yeah.
Might be here. Just remember without Elvis, Beatles, John Lee, Hooked, we would not have this different kind of music. Yeah.
was it to watch that film about Elvis Presley and find out that he grew
And
up
Curtis,
in the Black
you know it,
Quarter, and no one understands what that actually means.
Right, and Matt's saying 100% with you, Jenna. I think he was a victim of
Do you
people
understand
around
what it
him who
means?
stole his childhood. Yeah, no, mate.
That's how I feel.
Unfortunately, I was going to do this sounds really mad to say this after a few beers, doesn't it? But I was going to meet this woman in Vegas, wasn't I?
It feels like
The Jackson one?
everyone is always against you. You can't do right for doing wrong with this one. Michael Jackson, for me, was not a paedophile. Michael Jackson, for me, was a totally...
MJ was never a kiddie fiddler.
He was a totally...
Jenna, I don't know. I think MJ was
totally
dodgy stuff rather than listen to MJ rather than R. Kelly. I get that. Well, yeah.
I think he was a victim rather than an abuser.
Yeah, but, right.
I think he was a victim. I think he was a victim of his dad.
I'm a huge Jackson fan, as a lot of people know, right? But Michael, and I hate to say this,
I would never have had my child in the presence of a human being that I didn't know.
I don't have my child around Jackson, but that's irrelevant. But the point about it is, right?
Celebrity or not, I would never have
Jackson paid everyone off, right? Yes, he was told to do that, as we know from the books and everything, and people we spoke to.
Did I think he was bad
about this? And are you okay? Are you okay? What a song, Papa! But Jackson didn't help himself because Jackson thought he could fucking walk on water.
He didn't know.
No, he did.
He didn't know how to deal with these people.
He got away with it once with all the Geordie Chandler shit.
He had people who dealt with these people.
No. Fact. I'm more of a Jackson fan, as you know. You'll never be. But he thought he could walk on fucking water. He took the piss.
He didn't. There was never anything there that was...
Nothing was ever proved, no. But he should have...
Michael Jackson
thrown
did
that away.
not ever have any ego.
Michael will always die with all them doubts around him.
He had people that dealt with this stuff for him. If it was dealt with badly, then it was the people who were dealing with that stuff, not him.
Yeah, I know, but... Yeah.
He didn't know how to behave.
When Jackson got away with it the first time...
Fuck's sake. He was thrown into the limelight at 5 years old.
We know
he didn't know what normal life was.
He cut his face off. Yep, that's true, Papa, mate.
He didn't know what
that's Hollywood
life
fame
was.
for you, Jessica. But the point was...
I think he was abused more than anyone else.
Yeah, he probably was. That's not the point. But when he got away with it, right, and that Geordie Chandler shit... Because he was in shit, yeah. No matter what you talk about in life, Jackson was in shit.
Children.
Yeah, but
okay, maybe he was a childlike person.
He was. I'm not saying he wasn't, but the point is, he still got away with shit.
Fucking paedophile, doesn't it?
Didn't say it did for a minute. I've never ever said that. So, but he's still
Macaulay Culkin, as a human who has been grown up for many years, has never said that Michael Jackson ever abused him.
How much could Jackson's estate have paid him?
Does he really need it? Why
Jackson
would he do
seemed
it?
to be doing that well in life.
He was so fucked up at one time. Do you not think the truth would have come out?
I know, but the point is, he could have left it all alone.
He was so fucked up on drugs.
Yeah.
You think the truth wouldn't have come out at one point or the other?
He could still have left it alone.
He didn't need to leave it alone because he didn't do nothing to
He
him.
wasn't God. You know? So, you know, it's one of them things. He was just different and people jumped on it. I think it was, in fact, harmless. This is Jenna again.
Yeah,
take away
totally
from the
agree.
complete wrong way. Yeah, no, he was.
Totally
Oh,
agree.
yeah, mate, I'm definitely on the sofa, mate. You know that.
I think Michael Jackson.
I wish I was beside you having a
victim.
pint right now to debate this, said Curtis. Man had issues. Yeah, the man did have issues. But
he had massive issues.
The
There
point
is
was,
no
right,
fucking disputing that.
it's not that, right, when I say he got away with it, but it didn't go any further because Geordie Chandler was paid off. And everyone knows that, right? Yeah. They can come out of all
That
this
was his
bullshit.
estate
right?
doing that.
Yeah,
Michael
I'm not
Jackson didn't
saying
deal with that
yes,
stuff.
I'm not
He
saying
was
that.
childlike. He had the fucking.
But Jackson's estate, when they paid that off, that's it. Stop it. Give it up. You're
That
not
was
God.
bad representation.
But you're still not God. Michael Jackson was probably.
Michael Jackson knew one thing. That was to sing on stage. That's what he knew. The rest of it was always taking care of it for him, and it had been done so since he was 5 years old. How do you expect him to
Victor
know any
was one of the
different?
people who knew he was a child in limelight, never grew up. Yeah, no, mate. I agree with you, Mark, there. P.S. I'm not a big MJ fan. Yes, I'm a big, huge MJ fan. Don't get me wrong.
I am not. I'm not
I was
one of these people
fortunate
who
enough.
will stand up for a celebrity.
I was fortunate enough. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to see
into the
Jackson
psychological background.
in 1988 when I saw Jackson when Princess Di was there, and like even as a young kid, I was really lucky.
When he was standing up on all them charges, you backed him. I didn't back him.
No, you didn't back him, and I won.
No,
I won against the whole world.
I said I want to know how this stands within the law because I don't know this man. I don't know what he's capable of. I only know what the outside world was telling me.
He was never a beast, but he was an idiot. And he should have learned.
He was a freak. He was different. He was strange. But that doesn't make him a paedophile.
Whoop, whoop. Is that the sound of the police? Yeah, I know. It might be time to end this one scene before I get in real trouble on here, isn't it?
It's a massive
I've just come back in. You two kicking off.
What
have I missed? No, just a difference of opinion.
It's a discussion. It's a
nothing
debate.
like that, Andy, mate.
It's a debate.
But it might be time for me to say bonjour.
It's never nothing that's going to go out of hand.
It's just Jackson that opens up so many. I don't talk about
there's so many
Michael because I fall out with everyone here, there, and everywhere. Yeah. It's just one of these things.
I totally agree.
And we're all entitled to our own opinion, like with R. Kelly, like with Jackson, like with Freddie Mercury, whoever you want to talk about. Who's had any things about him. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Like with John Lennon, there's a lot of shit said about John Lennon that just get brushed under now.
And everything, I know.
Oh, we'll never know for sure, but we will. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Yeah, Jenna, I agree with you, mate. Definitely.
Exactly. It makes a very interesting talking point.
And then Stephen, he said, I never play J songs, turn them off if they come on the radio. So wrong, which he's entitled again to his own opinion. That's why you don't get into Jackson stuff.
Yeah, it's a really difficult arena to go into and fight.
He put a blanket on his fucking head. Yeah, it's just one of them that's very controversial.
It depends how psychologically deep you want to go into things.
Not that far. Not that far tonight.
Not tonight.
I don't want to be doing my neighbours then with her heading with her song at 1 o'clock in the morning thinking, oh shit, I've done it again.
There's a lot to be discussed, and I think that's what makes things really interesting, because if you couldn't discuss these things, then things would be boring. So
this is what happens. Yeah, Matt, definitely. What MJ has mentioned, we all have opinions. I agree with Michelle's. We're all still friends, and they're like, yeah, mate, no, definitely.
Yeah, totally.
But it's just one that you drink more.
I'm not going to say anything about anyone's opinion, because I feel everyone has the right to their own opinion.
Yeah,
I love to have a discussion.
It gets
For
deep.
me, it's a debate. It's never an argument. It's always a debate.
No, but it gets deep.
It's a discussion point.
And then it gets deep about Jackson. Then things get personal, and it's not good. It's not good. Like I say, as Jenna said, we'll never know for sure, and that's the truth. But we're all entitled to our own opinions, which is the truth.
Of course.
So I think on account of that.
On that, Jenna, you've been absolutely amazing. It's lovely to have you in again, and everyone who's been involved, you're amazing. Thank you.
And no MJ. We'll be back on Wednesday night. Actually, we'll do some videos from Camden tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, we'll try to do some videos.
I'll annoy him, especially as a Spurs fan and Arsenal fan. Oh, God.
I think Paul's going to find this one a little bit hard.
MJ will never know the truth, Andy. You know it, mate. It's difficult, and it does get confusing. It's really a tough one. good things when we all recognise, but it doesn't help. Yeah.
I think good thing is when we all respect each other, because we're all really good people,
Yeah.
and we love each other. We're part of a community. People, we're all part of this massive,
Remember,
great community.
we're all still here. Jacko ain't, is he?
Exactly. Thank you for
Killed
being
by
you.
others, but
You
yeah.
guys are beautiful. Mwah.
yeah, that's it. Okay. Is
Thank
that
you
me
for being
doing
you.
end broadcast? There